The Indiana Fever have won 3 of their last 4, including a game against the Aces without Caitlin Clark where they won by 16 points. The Las Vegas Aces, one of the hottest teams in the W, they've won 5 of their last 6. 2 of the hottest teams in the league going at it here in Vegas. Sunday Night Hoops, let's get this one underway. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Fever in the red going right to left. Aces in the black going left to right. Caitlin Clark back in the starting lineup tonight for the Aces. It's also Billings, Boston, Mitchell, and Hull. As for Vegas, same starting 5 as always. Talbot, Smith, Wilson, Gray, and Young. On the left elbow now. Boston drives inside. Layup, got it. Good feed there, and Aaliyah Boston gets the scoring started for the Fever. Had 21 points last time out. Second leading scorer on the team in that win against the Mercury in their last match. Now, Vegas down the right side. 3-ball off the dribble. No good. Rims out. Rebound the play by Indiana. Clark takes it down. Again, Indiana going right to left. Vegas left to right. Clark on the right side behind there. Clark will let it rip from 3. Caitlin Clark, welcome back. Welcome back, Caitlin Clark. Landed fly from 3. And did not play the last match against the Mercury due to injury. Clark, 33% from 3 this season. Not her best by any means, but a good 3 off the dribble there. 5-0 already. Meanwhile, Aces on the left side trying to post up here is Wilson. Wilson tries to feed it to the baseline. It's a bad pass. Turnover on the play. Trying to cut on that baseline there with Smith. Good defense there by Indiana. No one's song of the day of Don't Come Back to Me, Argentina, in the form of question. Ooh, I'm going to say, was it The Boy Is Mine? I guess The Boy Is Mine. Up top now for Indiana, it's Hull. Feeds it to the top of the key. 3-ball, misses short. Mitchell misses short. Rebound the play falls for Vegas. Again, Vegas going left to right on the left side here. Gets a pick on the right side from Smith. Picks up a drill at the top of the key now. Feeds it to the left elbow. Jumper for Wilson. That one too strong off the back of the rim, and it will go out of play. Billings lets it go out of play. Indiana ball in the backcourt. Yeah, she was a Ringo, I'll say. Yeah, she was good at that. She was very good at that. She'll be available off the bench tonight. Not on the starting lineup here. Back on her way. Clark down the right side across half court. Clark trying to drive on the right side on Gray. Feeds it to the top of the key. Back to Clark. Pick on the left side. Set up high. Set by Boston. Now feeds it to Boston. Pick and roll. Feeds it to the left block. The pull-up jumper. No good. Billings had a good look at that one, but Wilson gets the board. And taking it down on the right side is Chelsea Gray. Gray on the right side. Pick on the right side. Set the right elbow by Smith. Gray. Fadeaway jumper on the baseline on the right side. That one misses. Good defense there by Clark. Clark gets the board. The outlet pass to Boston, bit behind her. It goes into play. Aces ball. Successful North Texas. I think it's going to be tough, obviously, his first year. So they lost a lot of talent, but I don't see why he can't be. Too close for next. Oh, that was someone's song of the year, too. That's a good one. That's a good one. Aces across half court here. And the one meeting between these sides, Indiana won by 16, and that was without Caitlin Clark. That was just last week. Gray, left elbow. Or Wilson should say left elbow. Fades away in the paint. That's an air ball. They're 0 for 4 to start this game. Clark will take it down half court on the right side. Clark from the right elbow, fakes the step back three, so he gets Talbot in the air, feeds it up top, goes back to Clark, Billings to Clark, she'll try a three at the top, and there was a foul on the floor beforehand. Vegas is first. Three was no good either way. Yeah, Indies won some of these. They're playing a lot better as of late. Indy is playing a heck of a lot better as of late. They won 3 of their last 4. They started 5-5, and since then, they've won 8 of their last 12. It's so Big Club Jam. Why do we need 64 team World Cup? Money. Also, would make it easier for the third place permutations. Wouldn't be a thing anymore. Pull jumper, left elbow. That one no good. Aces get the board. Cross half court here. Driving on the right elbow. Now fades inside. That's blocked. Gets the board, though, on the right side. It's Young. Young feeds it back to half court for Talbot. Talbot kicks out left side. 3 ball. Off the dribble. That one's good. The Aces start off 0 for 5. But finally a bucket there. It's a 3 for Chelsea Gray with a touch of Gray on that one. Gray with 15 points last time, now 3 for 8 behind the arc. The Aces, they did all right last game against the Mercury the other day as that one goes into play, deflected off of Caitlin Clark, or deflected by Gray. Stays with Indiana as it goes off Clark and Gray. Aces last match, they won 106-58. Leg try refreshing, which should be okay. I think he is Matt, yep. Pull-up jumper, that one, too strong for Indiana off the inbound. Boston misses, rebound the play by Vegas. Take it down the left side, now the feed across half court. And a foul on the shot. As Smith was driving inside. Draws the foul. She'll shoot 2. It's a good pass from half court. Draws the foul. She'll shoot 2. Yeah, Italy still won't make it at 64. I mean, 64, I think they will fire him. They're playing like crap as of late. I'm shocked by that, Rob. The thing with a 64-team World Cup is it's still, I think that's the most you can go. It wouldn't wear out the players. You're still playing the same number of games. And it gets rid of the whole third place permutation things. So free throws coming up here for Smith. Smith, 14 points last game against the Mercury. Smith, first one, off the rim and in. Smith just a 56% free throw shooter on the season. But she knocks down the first. Gotta take your son to a first ever MLB game today. That's awesome. Oh, that's a fun memory. You never forget your first game. I remember my first game vividly. You never forget your first. Second free throw here, and Smith misses the second one. It goes off the back of the arm. Rebound, though, by Wilson at the right elbow. Feeds up top. 3 ball while Clark pushes her down. No call. Chelsea Gray misses the 3. Rebound by Indiana. They'll take it across half court. Now Indiana. Top of the key, it's Mitchell. Mitchell, step back 3. Gets Talbot. Talbot off balance. Gets it to go. The step back 3 creates her own shot there. And Mitchell, who had 29 points last game, 10 for 22. Shooting in that one. The leading scorer on the team this year, averaging 22.5. Knocks that step back down, 41%. Name a famous George Harrison. George Harrison. Well, 24 is a long time ago. If they do bad this year, I mean, that's back-to-back years. See, it's the first Blues first start also game since Halliday in 09. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, can't be a decent ball one. Yep, the Nationals are wearing the same thing. Found the floor here going against the Fever. That's their second. Gray to inbound on the right side. Gray. Feeds into the right corner. It's Young. Young dumps it to the right block. Trying to post up here is Smith. Smith posts up. Fadeaway jumper. That one's good. Nothing but net. And Smith knocking that one down. She's got the last 3 points for Vegas. 8-6. Taking it down here for the Fever. It's Boston. Boston feeds to the free throw line. Back to Boston on a 1-2. The right block picks up a dribble. Double team comes with Smith. Feeds it to the third block. Foul on the floor. Before the shot from the third block was put up. That's Vegas' second, so the shot's not going to count. How's it go, Michael? Frankly with you, my man. Right, no, I'm saying, if they do bad this year. That's what I mean by hot seat, if they do bad this year. Inbound here goes to Boston. Back up top for Clark. Caitlin Clark again did not play the last match against the Mercury. Still won without her. Clark, no look pass to the free throw line for Boston. Boston drives inside, tries to feed it down low to Billings. Billings gets it back, ever takes a deflection, and Billings gets it to go. 10-6. Good layup there. Fever back up by 4. Gray across half court here. 5:27 to go in the first. Gray. Pick on the left side set. Now Gray dumps it down low on the pick and roll. Wilson, layup from the left block. Got it. What can we say about Wilson? Has been said already. Wilson, 25.8 points per game this season. Had 21 last time out against the Mercury. Leading scorer in that one. It's a poor outlet pass from Indiana. They're trying to go quick at half court. Poor outlet pass thrown out of bounds, and it will be Vegas ball. First week of next season, feud increases the money to 50K. I could see it. George Washington won't answer. This is the first question asked on Family Feud in 76. Man. Did I know that? Gray. To the top of the key, it goes Wilson. Wilson at the left elbow. Spins around. Wilson. Fades away. Inside the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound though falls for Smith. Smith then fouled hard by Caitlin Clark on the baseline. Team's third. A good second chance there for Smith. She gets fouled on that board and should take us to the under 5 timeout. White Sox shot will make the World Series. I would say fiction, but it's not unrealistic. So we go the under 5 timeout here. 10-8. Indiana's led wire to wire so far. Early on in this one, over on NBC. Again, this is the second meeting between these teams this season. Last time out, the Fever did not have Caitlin Clark. It didn't matter. They won 84-68. Mitchell with 27 in that game. Young leading the way for Vegas with 15. 50K, I mean, if you win 5 straight days, I would say 5 straight days. We didn't start politics before being elected a president. There's only one answer on that one. Yeah, I can see that, MCRL. Have the D-backs. Yeah, I did not see that coming. To get a sweep? Oh, man. And the offense looks good. Tim Towel looks great. Tim Towel looks amazing. You're so frustrated to see other sports. You're not getting on that word, Reno. If I had a nickel for every time the second Chicago team drafted Caleb W. in top 5. Yep, 2 nickels, baby. 2 nickels on that. Again, we're at the commercial break right now. Some stats for you early on. Vegas struggling from the field, just 3 for 9 from the field. Foul trouble known to keep an eye out on. You know, D-backs have been, I mean, my God. What a way to go into the All-Star break. Did not see that coming. 5-2 on the road trip. Appreciate you, Hip Clip. Appreciate you on that one. Yeah, the Liberty, they've lost 5 straight. Liberty are in trouble. Liberty are in trouble. Maybe for like a charity thing. Not like for the regular game, but for a charity thing. They could, like, celebrity for charity. Yeah, but Tim Towel is playing out of his mind. See what happens to get rid of Pavin Smith? Did I not say for like months at this point, get rid of Pavin Smith? I was like, Pavin Smith needs to go. We get rid of him. Tim Towel plays first base full time. And look at that. He had 7 RBI this series. I mean, my God. About time. Oh, my goodness. What was nice was that yesterday, Marte, Carroll, and Perdomo went 0 for 12, and they still won. Just incredible. Incredible stuff. Hey, if you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, remember to rate today's game on the Ranking Map when all is said and done. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. We have a new video out about World Cup history. New video dropping tomorrow as well. If you haven't seen the most recent video, click that link. Oh, yeah, that's ABC's buddy. Yep. Petrino? No, I think Petrino sucks at this point. I think Petrino just sucks. I think Petrino he's exhausted every chance in the book. All right, getting it back on our way here in just a little bit, the under 5. Both these teams red hot as of late. Again, the Aces have won 5 of their last 6. The one loss in that stretch was to Indiana. Indiana's won 3 of their last 4. If they're starting 5-5, they won 8 of their last 12. Playing very well here. We get back underway. Again, the Aces going left to right this quarter. Fever right to left. Third block on the left side, trying to post up here. Lloyd puts it up. Lloyd can't get it to go. Gets her board, though, and Lloyd puts it in. Tied at 10. Lloyd off the bench. Had 9 points last game off the bench on 3 for 7 shooting. Now Boston. Give himself on the right side. Pump fake here on the pass. There's a foul on the floor. It's going to be third on Vegas. Syndication different, yep. It was Ford, yep. And it looks like Harris is coming in. Caitlin Clark coming out. Again, Harris started the last match without Caitlin Clark. And Melissa Smith will come out for the Aces. Yeah, I saw that, Dave. Yeah, FIFA is just... I don't get what FIFA does half the time. Pick on the left side, set up high by Boston. Now, pulls it from the free throw line. Good pull up there. Mitchell gets the friendly roll. Rattled around a little bit. But Mitchell gets it to go for Indiana. And Mitchell, 27 points last time these teams met. Leading scorer in that one. Had 29 last game against the Mercury. Picking up right where she left off. Pull jumper on the right side there for Vegas. That one, no good rebound to play for Indiana. Indiana down the right side. It's Mitchell. Mitchell from the right elbow. Feeds into the right corner. Pump fake here on that one. Now we'll get up top. Space here for a three. That one's good. Three ball at the top of the key for Indiana. And right off the bench, Harris. The South Carolina guard making an impact. Harris with 15 points last game against the Mercury on 3 for 4 shooting behind the arc. Gets down. Now layup on the right block for Vegas. Can't get. Second chance. Got it. They're getting the offensive boards. And Chelsea Gray. Would it go 7? No, I don't think it will go 7 because they're starting pitching. But I assume we get tonight? Yep. I figured why not. I figured why the heck not. Let's do it since there's nothing else on. Three ball on the right side there for Indiana. That one good. And it's Sophie Cunningham. Straight off coming from the UFC event last night. Sophie Cunningham checks in, knocks down that three. Back-to-back threes for Indiana. Cunningham, 40% from 3 this season. Gets that one a drop. Cunningham just 1 for 5 from 3 last game. Gets down. Meanwhile, pull jumper by Wilson at the right elbow. That one's good. 18-14. How's it going, Mr. Furlong Morales? July 20th, 27th birthday. Happy early birthday, man. I remember turning 27. Remember that year well. Since I'm 28. On the right side now, Indiana. Trying to drive on the baseline. Feeds out to the left side. Now feeds to Cunningham in the corner. Sophie Cunningham looks for space. 1 on the shot clock. Got to get this off. Just beats the buzzer and somehow gets it to go. I know look shot by Sophie Cunningham. She has got 5 off the bench. Just beat the buzzer there and got it to go. Now Wilson. Feeds it off right side. Gray. Gray at the right elbow. Gets around Cunningham. Gray. Bounce pass down low, but a foul on Boston. Indiana's 4th. Gray over 7.5. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, can you imagine, Joe? Yeah, if the Esters wanted it. I mean, my God. The ALS is dumpster fire. Just a dumpster fire. Evans is going to check in for Vegas. Evans dealing with an injury as of late. Did not play the last match against the Mercury. She's back out there right now. She'll have it up top. Feeds it right side behind the arc to Lloyd. Back up top of the key for Evans. Evans to the right elbow. That pass takes a deflection out of play. We'll go back to Indiana. Too high on that pass by Lloyd. Yeah, worst VP, worst Tom Coughlin. Yeah, that was bad. So wants to quiet for a little few days. Yep, he will. It will be a little bit quiet for a few days. Yeah, the Mets suck. Yeah, I can't believe they turned that double play. I cannot believe they turned that double play. Harris up top. Will feed it to the right elbow. Boston. Give and go. What a finger roll there. And Indiana on fire right now, up by 8. A great give and go into the paint. And now it's Gray taking it down half court on the right side. Gray working on Cunningham. Feeds the top of the key. Goes for Lloyd. Lloyd at the left elbow. Pull up jumper. That one good. Much needed bucket there for Vegas. Cuts it down to 6. Taking it down now is Boston. Boston across half court. Boston feeds it half court on the right side. Pick on the left side, set by Boston. Now pick on the right side, set by Boston. Pick and roll, goes back up top to Boston. 7 on the clock. Let's go drive inside the left elbow. Boston draws the reach and foul on Vegas. That'll be their 4th. 1:26 to go. In the first quarter. Good job there by Boston. Passat checks in meanwhile for Vegas. Pull-up jumper right away off the inbound, and Mitchell misses. Rebound, though, goes for Indiana. In the left corner, falls for Cunningham. Cunningham back up top. Mitchell swings out right side. 3-ball open. Got it. Raven Johnson. Or excuse me, number 7. Yeah, Aaliyah Boston. My apologies on that one. Aaliyah Boston knocking that one down. Indiana good from 3 so far to start this one. They're up by 9. Largest lead today. Now Gray. Gray on the left side. Bounce pass down low. Wide open. Great job there by Gray with a double team. Feeds it down low. And the easy layup, 25-18, 1 minute to go in the first. Now on the left side here, it's Harris. Harris feeds up top to Cunningham. Cunningham fakes to give right side. Will dump it into the paint instead. Puts up the shot. Foul. 2 free throws coming up for Timpson. So Timpson's going to the line. Yeah, Mitchell, yeah, she's not playing well so far. She's been very good for Indiana, obviously, as of late, but haven't needed her so far. Haven't really needed her so far. Timpson at the line. 64% of the line this season. First one. Got it. Nothing but net. Starting to get better? Oh, thank God for that, Al. Thank God for that. Yeah, because usually like there were some teams that had no business playing, so you had a lot of like 60-0 games. Second free throw here for Timpson. Timpson knocks it down. She goes 2 for 2. The 64% free throw shooter makes it a 9-point game. Now Vegas on the right side. Pick on the right side, set up high, set by Turner. Now the left elbow feeds it to Turner on the pick and roll. That's a great move there, and Brianna Turner, the Notre Dame veteran, makes it a 7-point game. They can get a 2 for 1 if they want here, Indiana. 35 seconds. They'll go for the quick bucket. Mitchell, pull-up jumper on the left side, gets it over Gray. That's how you do a 2 for 1. 29-20. I don't know, Kyle, because she's good. I mean, she has 5 points already off the bench. She's been playing very well so far. Vegas, it's Gray at half court. Gray, pick on the right side, set by Turner. Gray drives inside left block. Puts up the layup, gets it. Shot clock turned off. 29-22. 10 seconds to go. Harris will take it down here for the Fever. 5 on the clock. Pick on the left, set up high, set by Billings. Harris from the left elbow drives inside. There was a foul on the floor. And Mitchell are in the bonus, so they'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul on the floor. Oh, I did not see that, kid. No, I did not see that one. You know, the White Sox actually look good right now. It's crazy. So Gray, that's 2 fouls on her. And Indiana going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Billings at the line. First one. Got it. Billings, a 73% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Yeah, they go for 41 and 121 of this in 2 years, yeah. Well, it's almost like the D-backs and Rangers went from 100 losses in 21 to then 23 making the World Series. Crazy. Yeah, I have that too, Vaughn. Well, I have Argentina 2-1. Vegas can't beat the buzzer. Shot would not have been good either way. We go to the end of 1. Fever, a good start for them. They lead by 9. Now I have France 2-1 and I have Argentina 2-1. And that would have been good, David. That would have been good. If you like what we see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. So try to grow this community even more. We really don't take any days off here. Let's see the problem for Vegas right now. Chelsea Gray, 2 fouls. Some stats for you. Indiana shot the ball very well, especially behind the arc in that first quarter of play. Indiana 5 for 7 from 3, 71%. No, it's not bold, Vaughn. Look, nothing at this point is bold. Nothing at this point is bold. All 4 of these teams are the top 4 teams in the world. Vegas just 1 for 4 from 3. Kelsey Mitchell with 9. Mitchell with 9 points on 4 for 7 shooting. Boston plus 9 that first quarter. And Caitlin Clark, 3 points. Didn't play a lot in that first quarter, but did get that step back 3. And this one brought to you by Prize Picks, used by code HMA. Play 5, you get 50 instantly. Here's what I'm going with for the World Cup semifinals. Mbappe, to have at least 1 goal or assist. Yamal, less than 3 shots. I don't think he's been playing well this World Cup. Then Harry Kane, at least 1 shot on target. Going flex play 20 to win 60. If you want to go power play 20 to win 75. I like going for the flex play 2 out of 3 and bad when it comes to Meatloaf. I always like going with flex play. Give you some more flexibility there. So, I do that. Use my code HMA. Available in most states. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. We'll do OT later tonight as well. And $10 more gets the name of that LED board. We're going to be live for both World Cup semifinals and the third place game Appreciate all you guys a ton for being here. This is the place to be for live sports, as you can probably tell. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. Yeah, Liberty have not looked good as of late. But Liberty have lost 5 straight. They have not looked great. Though tempo with that crowd. I'm happy for the tempo with that crowd. Whose Sonic Fever is best? I mean, Peggy Lee's a classic. I love Dua Lipa. I'm gonna go Peggy Lee. So again, we're at the break between the first and the second. Fever will still be going. Right to left. Aces left to right. How's it going, Scott? I know I like France events predict the score. I have 2-1. I have 2-1 in that one. Should be a fun match. I mean, everything should be fun at this point. All right, here we go. Back underway here. Again, Fever going right to left. Aces going left to right. Fever up by 9. Aces with the ball here on the right side. It's Young feeds the top of the key. 3 ball. Can't get it. Passat misses that one. Rebound the play. Falls for Indiana. Take it down the right side here. It's Harris. Caitlin Clark back out there for the second quarter. Billings to Clark on the left side. Clark pick on the right side, set by Timpson. Feed on the pick and roll. Timpson fouled on that one. No call, but gets the layup to go with the contact. Thought there was a foul there, but the Fever up by double digits. Good assist there by Caitlin Clark. And Sophie Cunningham with a blocking foul. As the Aces take it down the floor. Teams first. The Twins were 47-49 last year. This year 48-49. I don't think it's going to end as bad. I think part of it, too, is the division's worse and the AL is worse, but I don't think it's going to end as bad. Inbound on the left side here. Young to inbound. We'll go to half court. Now driving on the left side. Layup. No good. Tight defense there. On the left by Timpson. Out of play. Will remain with the Aces. Last touch by Timpson. Might have gone a hand on that one. Inbound underneath here for the Aces. They'll feed it to Young. Young in the paint. Will go back up top. Trying to drive on the left side on Harris. To lay up foul. She'll shoot 2. Tyasha Harris with the foul. Team second. No, I think it's far-fetched, Keenan. I don't think it's far-fetched. I mean, look, England, Argentina, they're going to put up a fight in the final. But I think France and Spain are the 2 best teams. But I don't think it's like the de facto title game, if that makes sense. So 2 free throws coming up. First one got it. Jewel Lloyd cuts it down to a 10-point game. Lloyd at the line. 72% the line this season. She'll go 2 for 2 that trip. Yeah, 20 seasons. That's crazy. He's been there for 20. Fever take it down the right side. Harris. Harris up top. It goes for Cunningham. Cunningham left side for Clark. Clark behind the arc. Pick on the right side. Set by Timpson. Looking for a pick and roll. Clark will float it up herself on the free throw line. It circles out. Rebound on the play. Falls for Vegas. Evans gets the board. Feeds the left side. That's a good move there. The bounce pass from left to right to the right block. Easy layup there. So you do a 3-on-2. Vegas playing a press, but they'll commit a foul right away. Young with the layup and then commits the foul. That's her team's first. 9-1. 9. I'd be shocked if it's scoreless. PKs wouldn't shock me, but scoreless, that would shock me. Inbound here. Harris. Boston takes it down, goes back to half court here for Harris. Harris at half court. Harris feeds the left side. Boston, it's a poor pass. It's tipped by Young. Boston gets it back, though, and the layup is good. The baby hook. Good job there, because that was not a good pass. Boston able to corral that one off the deflection. Now left side, Lloyd. Lloyd, step back three on the left. Misses short. Rebound the play. Falls for Boston. Boston takes it down the left side. Boston has Clark on the left side. Catch and shoot three. Caitlin Clark misses. Clanks it too strong. Boston gets the board. Puts it up. Gets it. Not sure that was meant to be a shot or not. It was a weird shooting motion there. Almost like a chest pass. But Aaliyah Boston. What a start to the quarter she's having. And Vegas takes a timeout right away as the Fever lead by 11. Great start here for Indiana on the road. One of the hottest teams in the W, and they're picking up right where they left off. That gritty win against the Mercury a couple days ago on Thursday. Did I say 78-84? I could see that. I could definitely see that. I don't know what they're going to do with the deadline, though. They could sell Clemens. If they sell Clemens, that could change a lot. Aaliyah Boston up to 9 points now, plus 13. Just having her way down low, and A'ja Wilson, I don't will do anything really right now. Just 4 points on 2 for 6 shooting and minus 10. Boston versus Wilson, and Boston's winning the battle. Who leads this? It's regular season. It's a regular season game. There is no lead in the series. Just a regular season game. So again, Aces need a timeout. They got to talk things over. Hat trick, 9. Takes a lot to get a hat trick. Especially because Spain's a good defense. Spain's a very good defense. They've allowed like 1 goal in the last 600 some odd minutes of World Cup play. It's crazy. So Fever up by 11 here. Thoughts on D-backs? I can't believe we swept. I cannot believe we actually swept them. Tim Towel looks good. Tim Towel looks very, very good. You said 100 losses. That's not going to happen anymore. No. Now the AL, no one knows what the AL right now. It's kind of a, it's so fascinating. So fascinating right now. The Ace is just 1 for 6 from 3 to start. How's it going, JWX? It feels weird to have a rare day off on the... It does. It's like, I feel like I'm going through the motions with this. I honestly feel like I'm just going through the motions. I have to, like, retrain my brain to call something that's not soccer. Like, it's so weird. So I haven't called so much basketball before, but, like, once you call soccer for a month straight and nothing else, you have to retrain your brain to do it. Yeah, I think Mbappe scores 1, France wins 2-1. I have Mbappe scoring 1, and I'm going to say Dembele scores the other. Really is funny. Red Sox, should they buy? I would do both. If I'm the Red Sox, I would trade Chapman if you can get a haul for him. I'm not giving him away, but if you can get a haul for Chapman, I'm doing it. But I'm also not selling the farm. So I think you could do a soft buy and a soft sell at the same time. Do it simultaneously. Yeah, I was impressed from Arizona. Yeah, I was very impressed. See what I was to get rid of Pavin Smith? When you get rid of Pavin Smith, good things happen. And Zach Allen didn't start today because his elbow was inflamed. And you saw what happened. See what happens when they actually, like, listen to me and like, yeah, get rid of Zach Allen and Pavin Smith. Look, we sweep. We get a freaking sweep. We just get rid of the 2 guys that aren't doing anything. Back on our way here. Driving inside. Finger roll from the right block. Wilson gets it to go. She's up to 6. Aces got it back down to single digits. Clark across half court, feeds it to Boston. Boston left side for Cunningham. Cunningham, pick on the right side, set. Cunningham works on the pick. Layup here from the right side. It's blocked. Out of play. Stays with Indiana with 13 on the shot clock. Cunningham with 5 in the first quarter. Yeah, I don't think Clark's getting a hat trick. I don't think so, too. Bonus rating 1. Oh, by Morgan is an 0-1? Oh, 10. Clark off the inbound. Feeds on the pick and roll for Timpson. Timpson layup blocked. Good block there by Wilson. And now Vegas goes down the right side. Back to Wilson. Feeds it left side. Driving here. Back to the right side into the right corner. 3-ball. Lloyd! Can't get it. They're just 1 for 7 from 3. Rebound, though, by Vegas. It's Wilson. Getting the offensive board. Back-to-back buckets for her. She's up to 8. 7-point game. Now Clark. At half court. Feeds up top for Boston. Boston back to Clark. Clark at the left elbow, spins around. Clark working one-on-one left elbow. Now driving on the right side, trying to get around Lloyd. Puts up the layup, gets it. She's up to 5. Caitlin Clark, good balance there. Taking herself from the left side to the right side. Now, poor outlet pass there by Gray. They take a deflection. It's not. It will go out of play. Indiana ball. Gray tried to go quickly, feed to the left side. I think she was looking for Lloyd on that one. It goes into play. Indiana ball. Yeah, exactly, ball. No one could see this coming. Weakest in a long time? Yes, it is. Yes, definitely. I mean, division leaders are right now like at or below 500. It's insane. Yeah, when you have playoff teams below 500, yeah, it's the weakest league we've seen in a while. Mitchell swings out right side. Back up top. Open for three. Boston! Too strong. Rebound. Young. Young takes it down the left side here for Vegas. Young working on Clark. At the left elbow. Young crossed it over on Clark. One-on-one. No help defense. Gets inside easily on Clark and draws the foul. She'll shoot two. It's 3 on Indiana. I don't know why there was no help defense. It's Clark just one-on-one there. It's tough to be critical of Aaliyah Boston's, but she's got to slide over there. Tempo, yeah, they just came into the league this year. Yep. Just came in this year. Yeah, Lynx are right now the favorite. Lynx are the favorite to do it. 2 free throws coming up here for Jackie Young. The Notre Dame veteran. Knocks the first one down. Young, 94% the free throw line this season. One of the best free throw shooters in the W. Hits the first. Double sub here for Vegas. Lloyd checks out. Passat checks out. The Vanderbilt rookie makes way. Coming off that 19-point outing off the bench. Nothing today, but 19 points against the Mercury last time out. In that 48-point bloodbath. Second free throw here. 6:28 to go in the first half. Jackie Young. Second free throw. Got it. 7-point game. The 94% shooter goes 2 for 2, and now Clark will take it down the floor here for the Fever as they lead by 7. Clark. Clark up top here. Off-ball screens down the right side. Will feed on the right side for Mitchell. Back to Clark on the right side. Clark, pump fake. Will feed it down low to Boston. Boston, good job there. Gets it over the hands of Smith. And Aaliyah Boston. What a great job there. What a great job there. Good feed by Clark. And just out-muscling Smith for the ball. 9-point game. Boston with 6 points this quarter. She's in double figures. Gray, down low. Good feed. Smith, left uncontested. On the left block. Gets it to go. 41-34. Great feed there up top. I think El Sabet this year. I think combination of owners being cheap. Also uncertainty with the lockout. No one wants salary. Oh, no, I get the joke you were going for that one. I get the joke you were going for that one, David. On the right side here, Boston pump fake, drives it down. Smith puts it up, gets it to go, gets the friendly roll. Boston with 8 points this quarter. No answers for stopping Aaliyah Boston right now. Having her way with this Vegas defense. On the left side now, Vegas spinning around on Mitchell. Fadeaway jumper, left side baseline, got it. Down to 7. And it's Young. Who gets that one on the right side. Now driving here, Indiana going quickly. Into the restricted area, fits it out, left corner. It's Mitchell. Mitchell goes back up top for Boston. Boston swings out to Clark. Clark at the right elbow. Clark, double team arrives. Kicks out right corner. Open for 3. Got it. Wide open for 3. Good movement there with Boston and Clark. Kicks it out to the right corner, and it's Billings, the UCLA veteran, making a 10-point game. Indiana 60% from behind the arc to start this one. Poor pass down low. It's a turnover. Back to Indiana. Clark across half court. Down low. In transition. Billings blows the easy layup. Blows the easy finger roll. Yeah, it's unbreakable 49. I'm going to say unbreakable fact. Also giving home run derby? I think so. I think we're doing both. Maybe not also giving home run derby we're doing. Layup here, left side. Foul. She'll shoot 2. And back from the under 5 timeout. Chelsea Gray. Contact there on the left side. You all of a sudden the Blue Jays are on last in the division. It's crazy. You only need like 1 or 2 runs in the AL and you're in. No matter how far back you are. What can you imagine? Stand man, yep. How catastrophic? How likely is it? 10. 9.5. It's pretty likely that we're going to get at least some sort of lockout. Now, how many games we miss, I'm not sure, but at least some sort of lockout we're going to get. They're going to review this for a potential flagrant as well. 46-36 your score. The A's led the West side, they're 8 behind. It's crazy. Wish it was a tree. I don't blame you. 4:26 to go in the first half. Was there a flagrant foul here? I didn't see anything. Oh, they're so far apart. It's insane. Did it happen on... Clark didn't do... Was it... I honestly couldn't tell you what they're reviewing. Sports, if there's no... Well, we got the Women's World Cup. I mean, it's definitely a foul on Clark. It's 100% a foul on Clark. Off the elbows while Gray was shooting. Well, they would have dominated. Yeah, I think so. We have Women's World Cup. We got a lot of international soccer as well. Skip watching the Derby because I have to renew my Netflix account. Oh, man. You call... I don't know what the review was even for. Did the Fever challenge? And Clark, I can read lips. He says that's not a foul. So Clark unhappy with the fact that it stood. That was clearly a foul. She got her arms. Like she mugged Chelsea Gray's arms. It's clearly a foul. Not really sure what... If that was a challenge, that's a freaking dumb challenge. On the part of Stephanie White, the coach. And Clark will take a breather for the moment. 2 free throws. Gray knocks them both. All going on Detroit. Yep, trying to waste the last time for a clock out. Yep, just trying to kill time somehow. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what they were challenging there because that was very clearly a foul. Mitchell. Mitchell drives right block. Finger roll. Got it. Good switch there by Mitchell. And the Aces only allowed 58 points last game against the Mercury. On pace to allow that in the first half here. Vegas left side. They'll dump it to Smith. Smith trying to post up here the second block. Spins around. Gets inside on Billings. Misses the layup. Too strong off the back of the iron. Billings gets the board. Billings. Boston now. Boston, right block. Boston. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Puts up the shot with a contact foul and one. Great feed by Boston, and it's Kelsey Mitchell. With the contact, gets it to go. 12-point game and a chance to extend the lead here. Yeah, Women's World Cup is in Brazil. 2031 it's in America. And Mexico, and then for some reason, Costa Rica and Jamaica. I don't know why. Good doors and Almas, nice. Yeah, also during Netflix. Although they did a crap job with the Derby, to be fair. They did a crap job with the Derby. Now, Netflix, I don't think they'll do a better job, but ESPN did a crap job with it. Mitchell converts the three-point play. Mitchell, the 86% free throw shooter. Largest lead for the Fever, up by 13 now. On the left side is Young. Young draws the foul on the floor. That's 5 on Indiana. So 2 free throws coming up the rest of the quarter here for the Aces. You barely stay on the man, yep. Yeah, we'll get primetime matches. We're going to get a lot of primetime matches. It's not going to be hopefully. We're definitely getting primetime matches. They cater it. So Women's World Cup caters it to the host nation. They don't care about Europe. Women's World Cup will cater it to the host nation specifically. First one's good. The Men's World Cup, it has to appease Europe. Women's World Cup, they couldn't care less about Europe. It's wherever it is. So, like 2015, the Women's World Cup, the final in Vancouver, that was in prime time. So it was like 2 in the morning in London. And the same one when it was in Australia, New Zealand, it was at like an ungodly hour in the States. So they don't care about Europe for the Women's World Cup. 2 free throws are good. Indiana on the left side. Back to the top of the key. Boston driving here on Smith. 1-on-1. From the second block, kicks it out. Back to Boston on a give and go. The right block. Boston with the contact. They're going to wave off the bucket. Boston can't believe it. They got an offensive foul? I didn't see much there. One ace to lose to Links 1, but at the same time I hate the Fever. Twister 5 and not get a chance to see Twister 5. To not get a chance. I think it's going to be this week. They're going to review this. They wave off the bucket. Yeah, most of them were in primetime. Yep. Yeah, the Men's World Cup, they care about Europe. Women's World Cup, they care about the host nation. Yeah, well, they revamped the Derby. They did revamp it to go back to the old format to some extent. Yeah, I don't trust Netflix, unfortunately, Keaton. I think I'll see Toy Story 5. I'm leaning toward tomorrow or Tuesday. I know Tuesday's half off day at the cinema. Yeah, I'm not sure if there'll be a foul on Boston. Like I say, offensive foul because she swatted the face of Smith. She never touched Smith's face. No, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. Boston never touched Smith's face. Leah Boston never touched the face of Melissa Smith. I like AB on the Fever. Yeah, Boston's so good. Clark is playing. Yeah, she's not out there right now, but she is playing. You know, I hate it too, Banjo. You know, Sip Ladder also. I mean, the comments he made too about that World Cup were like, They should wear like skimpier uniforms. Like, wait, what? No, Sepp Blatter sucks at everything he does. That's not a foul. That is not a foul on Boston. She did not make contact on Alyssa Smith's face. She did not make contact to the face there. That is absolutely not a foul. And they're reviewing this right now. She did not make contact to the face. Will they put an asterisk around the top goal scorer? No. No, they will not. There's only one extra game. I mean, we don't have an asterisk next to MLB records with 162 games. No, it's 8 more games. Oh, I think so too, Keaton. I think it's going to be a lot of just promoting their other products. I'm not looking forward to Netflix doing it. Kind of terrified, actually. Putting it behind a paywall, too, and not on over-the-air TV where you can't channel surf is also how you're not going to get people interested in the game. Also, it's going to be tough for bars to be able to throw parties and whatnot. Home Run during tomorrow is going to be a disaster with Netflix. The call stands, and I don't know about that one. Offensive foul on Boston. I truly did not see any contact to the face there. Yeah, he's not compared to Blatter. Yeah, Infantino is just regular corruption. Blatter was... Every day there was a new scandal. I remember... You know how bad Blatter was? I remember where I was when he got fired. When Blatter got fired, I remember where I was. Do you know how bad you have to be for me to remember where I was when he got fired? Yeah, you were at yesterday's game against Phoenix? Man, my condolences for going to that match. That was brutal. Yeah, we could have ended up with Kyle, yep. 51-40. Vegas ball. Up top it goes for Smith. Smith feeds it off at half court on the left side. It's Gray. Gray. Pick set underneath by Wilson. They'll get a moving screen. Foul going against Vegas. Yeah, I fear it too, Billy. I hope NBC. I think it's gonna go NBC, but I hope it's not Netflix. But I legit remember where I was when Blatter got fired. I was at Bertucci's when a friend told me he got fired. I was going to Bertucci's with my high school friends. I don't know if you guys know Bertucci's. It's like it used to be a Northeast chain. I think they all shut down. It's like a Northeast, like, Italian chain. Layup here inside. Boston circles out. Rebound the play by Wilson. Like, you don't have to be for me to remember where I was when you got fired and you're not a Jaguar person. Like, you must have stuck to your job. Wilson driving inside here. Wilson fades away inside the free throw line. That one too strong. Good defense by Boston. Boston gets the board on the right side. Boston takes it across half court. 2:25 to go in the first half. Boston feeds it right arc. 3-ball open. Can't get it, but a foul. So we'll take a stoppage here with 2:19. Cunningham, she did a good job. Yeah. Cunningham is new. She knows how to make a brand for herself. Cunningham, she truly knows how to make a brand for herself. I respect that like crazy. Like, she's a great player, but she also knows how to make a brand for herself. She's kind of like the Joe Namath of, if that makes sense. The Joe Namath of the W. Oh, yeah, some Peacock exclusive games? I think so, too. I definitely think they will. Hellbuck wants off the Jets, betrayed to the Sabres. Oh, man. They've lost all the leverage. As long as it's not a first or a second round pick, I'd do it. I would do it, right? Peacock would be acceptable. Power's out of my house. Oh, that's a bummer. The AC is out at my place. The AC, it's at like 79 right now. So I'm just blasting the fan in my in this room. That's why I'm not that's why I don't have a blanket on. I usually have a blanket on. Primani Bros, I'm not a Chicago person. I know people that love Primani Bros. I'm not a Chicago person. Marquand with a 5. Appreciate you a ton. Thoughts on Terry Arnold being on house arrest? He should not be allowed out. He's a dangerous person. He should not be allowed out, period. There's enough evidence. It's a privilege to be able to play and be a free man in society. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. He should not be allowed out. Like, there should be no bond. He was not blackballed from the league because he was a first-round pick. Yeah, if you mean like house arrest set to play football, like if he has to be out, like that's very normal. That's extremely normal. extremely, extremely normal. But yeah, but the Texans are interested in him. They worked him out. So the Houston Texans want him. I know the Colts want him. I forget who the other teams were, but there are two others. Yeah, it's crazy, Dexy. Yeah, how the times have changed. Carabas, and there's Carabas. Oh, man. Yeah, if Hannibal Lecter were in a 4-3 call, you need a sword. Yeah, pretty much. Love that quote from a scout. I appreciate you telling that, Mark One. Look, I don't think he should be allowed out on bond. If he's going to be out, I mean, that makes the most sense. Be able to work, and they have to go back to your house. But he should not be allowed out on bond. He's a dangerous person. Arnold versus Ruggs, 1-1 person. At least Ruggs showed something in the NFL before Arnold. Arnold didn't really show anything. I only play if it's at 1 or 4. Primetime games are past my curfew. Well, I might do a story. There was a story. Oh, man. Oh, I might have to bust it out. I have not seen it, David. No, I have not seen it. Yeah, Seahawks did. Yep, they were the one. I might have to bust it out. There was a player. Oh, my God. A player on the Broncos who got arrested for something in Michigan, then violated bail. Never went back to Michigan. He was on the Broncos, and then they played the Lions in Michigan. And he knew that he was going to get arrested the moment he got off the plane. So the other players on the Broncos all pooled in together money on the plane so he would not get arrested right away. Yeah, I saw that too. I said, yeah, it's disrespectful. It's completely disrespectful. A dangerous, stupid person, yep. But I called Seahawks 6. I forget. There was a 4th team. I forget who it was. Forget who the 4th. I think it was an NFC team. But, yeah. I know it's not the Jaguars. I know that. Yeah. It was in, like, the 80s. And there were World Cup stories I might do, but you know what? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I have to see if I can find any others. It's almost as though I just came upon it accidentally. I was like, let's do it. So Mitchell at the free throw line for Indiana. First one's good. And they reviewed that foul during the break here. Best story. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. It was like a one-game wonder, too. It wasn't even like a good player. Second one's good. It was a running back, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, who... Man, I'm blanking on this guy. Not sure there's any footage of it, but I'll see. Third one's good. Goes 3 for 3 on the trip. Yeah, I think I need to bust that one out. 54-40 up top here. Gray, foul on the floor. That's going to go against Harris. It's 2 free throws coming up for Vegas. Yeah, these red jerseys are clean. I think the player went to Michigan State. Connor, I think he was injured. He's also so washed at this point. He's so far past his prime. He never should have been allowed in the ring in the first place. I mean, that fight was always going to be a hoax. First free throw off the rim and in for Young. 13-point game. Second one also good. Both teams shooting well from the line. $1:59 to go. Clock's a little bit off. It'll reset. Pull up jumper. Mitchell for 3. That one misses short. Rim of the play for Vegas. It's Wilson. The outlet pass takes a deflection. Lexi Holt checks back in. It will be Vegas ball here. Yeah, Brewers got swept. Yep. Yeah, super the Dodgers. I'm shocked. I'm completely shocked by it. I couldn't believe it. We're now 5-5 against the Dodgers. I would have taken that gladly at the start of the season. 10 games against Dodgers, 5-5. Give me that every day of the week. Wilson feeds it up top now for Gray. Gray. Bounce pass to the left elbow. Pump fake here. Wilson drives inside. Pull the jumper from the second block. Got it over the hands of Boston. Down to 10. Second most sporting event in America this year for the Super Bowl? No. AFC, NFC Championship will be the second and third most. No, I don't. As good as the World Cup final will be, I don't think it's going to get higher than England, Mexico, or US against Belgium. They'll drive inside the paint. Boston gets it to go. 56-44. 1:08 to go. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Feeds it down low to Smith. Smith, right block. Got it. They go quick. 56-46. Yeah. Harden? Oh. No, I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one, James Harden. Oh, Mike Harden. Oh, Mike Harden. Yes. That's the guy. Yep, Mike Harden. That's the guy, yep. Oh, not a running back. Did I say running back? I might be thinking of someone else then. It happened a second time. It happened a second time. Half court, he had to beat the buzzer. That one's over the bar. It happened a second time. Because there was a running back. It was right after they played the Colts. He had like about 150 yards rushing against the Colts out of nowhere. Was it 1990? It might have been 1990. They got a 2-for-1 if they go quick. Sorry, goes to the law switch now, Dexy? All right. Driving here, foul. From the free throw line, Lloyd's going to shoot 2. Well, you can't declare martial law for that. You can't declare martial law. Oh, no, I don't think so, Vaughn. Nope. I don't think so. Remember, it's also a Sunday afternoon. People are going to be doing stuff. You wind up running fronts and quarter fronts. That's also true. Why can't we have that? UMass 35 cents. Jeez. Free throw here. First one good. For Lloyd on the foul by Harris. We can't declare martial law, but you can say, look, antitrust, if you're not going to play, we can remove you. I think they'll do that. I do think centers are going to get involved and say, look, you have an antitrust exemption. Part of that is you have to actually, play the sport. If you don't play the sport, the antitrust exemption goes out the window. Blake Ezor, that's the guy. Blake Ezor's the guy. It's Blake Ezor. Pull-up jumper from 3, got it! For Indiana, beating the buzzer with 5. Mitchell knocking it down. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Gray's got to put this up. Double team. Can't get off in time. Good defense there. And Indiana up by 11. They have not trailed at any point this contest. They lead here as we go to the halftime break. I'm going to take a halftime break as well. See you guys in 12. Indiana leading by 11. You have the player's name. And now I see it. Blake Ezor is the guy. It was a different guy. It was a different guy on the Broncos. If I had a nickel for everyone. On Monday evening, yes, that was also, yeah, because it was a Monday evening, yep. All right, see you guys in 10 minutes. 59-48 your score. The Las Vegas Aces allowed just 58 points last game against the Phoenix Mercury yesterday. They've allowed 59 in the first half here. Indiana playing very well as they lead by 11, have not trailed at any point this game. Second half underway in just a little bit, brought to you by Prize Picks and Rate Game. Mitchell with 20 points in that first half on 7 for 11 shooting. Boston with 15, including 11 in that second quarter. They've combined for 35, playing very, very well. Wilson with 12 for Vegas. She leads the way there. Vegas just 1 for 7 from 3 in that first half. I gotta check out the Ralph Williams impersonation. Oh, I gotta check that one out. Okay, I need to see that one. I need to see that. Like Rivera Harris, how's it going, Dr. D? Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna get this one underway. Second half underway. Vegas trails by 11. Vegas going right to left this half. Indiana left to right. On the left side here behind the arc is Young. Young waves off the pick by Smith on the left side. Young crossing over at the left elbow. Feeds down low to Smith. Smith reaching foul there going against Indiana. Team's first. I think it's going to be Billings on the foul there down low. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Tomorrow we should be live for the Home Run Derby. Should be live for the Derby tomorrow. And then Tuesday, obviously, Wednesday, the World Cup. We'll be live for that. Young. Pick up high on the right side, set by Wilson. Young from the right elbow now. Looks to drive inside. Lost the handle. Trying to feed it back to Wilson. Gets it back, though, as it's laying on the ground. And she gets it to go from the right block. 59-50. Now Caitlin Clark, 5 points in that first half. Clark on the right side. Clark step back, 3 at the top of the key over Talbot. That one no good, misses short. Rebound goes for Vegas. They'll take it down the left side here. It's Wilson. Wilson at the left elbow. Wilson swings it around to Talbot. Talbot drives inside. Talbot gets around Clark. Will go out of play. Ooh, that's... Okay, this is the first time I'm doing this all year. Just gotta learn on my phone. Oh, no, you're good on that one. You're good on that one. You're good. Layup here from the left block. That one no good. Rebound on the play. Wilson gets it back and gets it from the right block this time. 7-point game. Well, I'll say it at the commercial break. It's not going to be anytime soon, but could happen soon. Could happen soon. Up top. Pull-up jumper from right outside the free throw line. That one no good. Smith trying to get the board, beating Boston to the ball. Gets it. Will feed it to Young down the left side. Young down the left side, feeds up top, back to Young on the left side. 3 ball behind the arc. Got it. Just the second 3 for Vegas today. And the lead is down to 4. Timeout, Indiana. 7-0 run to start the half. And Vegas down by 13 at one point. Now trails by 4. All right, so first time all year I have to say this. It is not looking visible outside my window to some extent. I definitely see the sky turning a little bit brown. There is a severe dust storm warning in the area for the next 90 minutes. So if for whatever reason, and again, I don't think it's going to happen, but just in case, if for whatever reason you get lag or the stream just stops out of nowhere, if the stream just stops out of nowhere, or you get lag or whatnot, just know it is looking a little bit brown outside my apartment. I do see a rainbow, so maybe it has stopped, but I just got the emergency alert. There might be a dust storm coming. So just keep that in mind. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but if the stream just goes kaput, you know what happened. The stream just goes... Yeah, anything but the hoop. Yep. It's not black outside. It's a little bit hazy, a little bit brown. I do see a rainbow. So, we'll see. It doesn't look as bad as it was last time. During that Marlins game last year. We've seen him before. Yep. The little championship compared to U.S. rings England, Mexico? Nope. Nope. No chance. No chance against better than England, Mexico. No. Do they cause more structural damage? No. No, but they knock out the power for a little bit. But, no, not much structural damage. It's not bad. No, we know I just rage quit the stream. Yeah, pretty elaborate ploy there. Yeah, pretty elaborate ploy. Yeah, dust storm. I would have rage quit the USA stream. I would have just made up a dust storm for that. I have some people here that live in Arizona, too, so they probably got the same exact alert that I did on my phone. But, yeah, it's part of the time, Vaughn. Part of it's the time. like Sunday afternoon, people are going to be going to baseball games, or they're going to be out at the beach doing stuff, hanging out, going to the pool or whatnot. Versus England, Mexico, that was late at night, primetime viewing. Teams to care about. And it's going to get good ratings. It will get about 30 million viewers, but it's not going to draw England, Mexico 48 million viewers, or 45 million. If you combine Fox and Telemundo, I think it was like 45 million. Yeah, 40. Yeah, it's not going to top 45 million. There's no chance the final tops 45 minutes. You have to see me get blessed by dust in the stream. Put something up my eyes. No, World Cup final's not getting that. No, no chance on that. No chance. All right, so we're going to get back on our way here. Indiana up by 4. Aces on a 7-0 run to start the second half. Again, Indiana going left to right, Vegas right to left. On the left side now, Clark at half court. Clark picking up the left side set. Clark feeds on the pick and roll now, driving inside. Boston floats it up, gets it to go. Boston with 17. You donate 5 of the World Cup gets 45 million or higher. Yeah, it's not going to get that high. I would love it. Believe me, I would love it to get that high, but there is no chance World Cup final gets 45 million or higher. There is no chance. Vegas slap right side. That one no good. Clanks out. Rebound the play. Out of play. Last touch by Indiana. Stays with Vegas underneath. The only possible chance is if the game gets delayed due to thunder and it gets like it's in prime time at any point. That would be the only chance. Inbound here to the right block. Layup here. Young misses. Too strong. Caitlin Clark hits the board. Clark takes it down on the left side. Clark feeds it for 3 on the left side. Too strong. Rebound the play. Falls for Vegas. I'll take it down the right side now. It's Gray. Young. Back on the right side to Gray behind the arc after that missed 3 ball by Hull. Gray. Top of the key. Stripped away by Boston. Good strip there. Hull gets the steal. Hull. Outlet pass. Driving here. Tries a layup. It goes off her hands. And Billings just completely fluffed it. Back to Vegas. 3 ball. Talbot. Off the back of the rim. Second bounce. Falls for Clark. Ran the U.S. Yeah, obviously worldwide it's going to get like 1 billion. Clark left side. Finger roll on the left block. Got it. She's up to 7. Aces back up by 8. Right. In the world it's going to get like 1 billion. Gray at half court. Gray feeds it left side to Young. Young. Pick underneath, set by Wilson. Young, left elbow, feeds it to Wilson at the free throw line. Wilson, pull-up jumper, free throw line. Too strong on the back of the iron. Rebound. Talbot tries to keep it in play and does. Talbot, double team, a no-look pass to the free throw line. Great feed there by Talbot. And the pull-up jumper. What a feed and what a bucket by Wilson. They moved to how much less people? Very much less. I'd say about 10 million less. I would say 10 million less. Yeah, the Mets, I can't believe they lost JP. They could have got a double play, but nope. They had to blow it like that. Now Mitchell, left side, layup. Block from behind, no foul. Good defense there now. Gray gets it at midcourt. Gray at half court. Picks up a dribble. Tries an outlet pass. It's deflected by Mitchell. Stolen away by Billings. Now back to Mitchell. Mitchell up top. Pull up 3 in transition. Can't get it to go. Rebound falls for Vegas. Wilson feeds it off left side. Now Talbot's just going to slow things down. Yes, 14 2 to goal, the worst team in baseball. Yep. Oh my God, playing incredible. Would it top England, Mexico? If it was at 7 o'clock, yes. I do think if it was at 7 o'clock, it would. Wilson, 3 ball, top of the key. That one circles out, no good. Rebound falls for Smith. Baby hook for Smith, gets it. Over the hands of Billings, it's back down to 4. A stoppage here with 5:45. Timeout on the floor. 500 receivers? Wow, that's a lot. You would thank Lindor for that, yep. Yeah, I heard they say lose 100 games and be like, yeah, screw that. They're not going to lose 50 at this rate. Yeah, Red Sox, Irish, Pirates. Yep, that was a good series of Pirates. Yeah, definitely France over Spain. I'm not sure. I think England would get higher ratings than Argentina, but I don't know. So here's the thing. If Spain wins, England gets higher ratings. If France wins, I think Argentina gets higher ratings because of the rematch. The Mets always with the Mets. Yep. Only 11 I like. That's not a lot. So that's why I think. I think it's very matchup dependent. If France wins, Argentina gets higher ratings. If Spain wins, England gets better ratings. 79.83. Better than what I thought they'd be after a little bit. Back on our way here. Clark takes it down. Clark. Tries to feed into the vein. It's a poor pass. Wilson steps right in front of that one. And right back to Vegas on the left side. Sloyd feeds it up top. Young. Now behind the arc. Pick and roll here. Trying to feed it down low. Not there. We'll go back up top instead. For Wilson. Wilson drives. 7 o'clock. Wilson for the right elbow. Fade away from the free throw line. Wilson circles out. Caitlin Clark gets to the board. Gets inside on Lloyd. And Clark will take it down the floor on the left side. Clark now goes on the right side. Coast to coast. Clark from the right block draws the foul. First foul for Vegas this quarter. And Clark, 7 points today. Going to the line to shoot 2. Caitlin Clark, 85% of the line this season. You know, Philly's turnaround's nuts. Like, they were like 15 back of the Braves, and now here they are. First free throw, Clark, too strong. Somebody good enough to get Walker 3. You know, at this rate, it could. It very well could. Yeah, Higgins and Aston, that'd be an interesting combo. I think a lot of people would like that. Right, ask the average American to be one soccer player, it would be Messi, yep. Or Ronaldo. But obviously Ronaldo's not playing. Second free throw is good. 64-59. Probably if you ask the average American to name a soccer player, like an active soccer player, someone would still say David Beckham. Checking in for the first time today, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Feeds it left side. Pull-up jumper, Gray. Pull-up jumper, midi, no good. Rebound for Boston. Boston feeds it to Clark. Clark down the right side across midcourt. Clark. Driving left side, the left elbow now pull up for 3. Step back. Clark off the rim, no good. Hit her first 3, has not hit a 3 since. Wilson gets the board. Now driving right side, blocking foul going against Indiana. That's their second. Kane, they probably could have Kane. Maybe Jude Bellingham, maybe. Legislative mulligan audit of the NSAC after McGregor was allowed to walk out the octagon compromised. Well, I mean, when he left the arena that night, he didn't look injured. When he left the arena, he looked fine. So something's odd. Hold checks out for Indiana. Evans is going to check in. Caitlin Clark on 3 fouls. Chelsea Gray checks out for the Aces. You know, they fired the manager. Now Don Manley's got him competing like crazy. Back on our way here after the switches. Pick on the right side, step high by Wilson. Driving on the right side. Floater from the right elbow. Too strong in the rebound on the play. Falls for Timpson. Timpson feeds it left side. Pick on the right side, set up high. Now Mitchell, pull-up jumper from just outside the free throw line. That one no good. Rebound on the play for Vegas. I'll take it down the right side here. 4:04 to go in the third. Pull up for 3 in transition. No one on Evans, but she misses the 3. Rebound off the hands of Mitchell goes to Caitlin Clark. Clark down the right side. Clark on the right side behind the arc. Will feed up top. It goes for Billings. Billings lost the handle, gets it back. Billings back to half court on the left side. Trying to split the double and does. Will feed it to the baseline. Foul. She'll shoot 2. It's a great split there by Mitchell. And she's going to the line as Vegas commits their second foul of the quarter. Well, the last final draw? Well, that was in December. That was also a bit of an asterisk because that was the lead into the NFL. I think you could put it on, honestly. It's no disrespect to how good the World Cup final was last time because it was the best match ever. France Argentina last time was the best match ever played. You could have had pickleball as the lead-in program and it would have gotten at least 10 million viewers because it was the NFL. a good chunk of those people that watch Vaughn were just watching because the NFL was on right after at 1 o'clock. If pickleball aired on Fox from 12 to 1, that would get 10 million viewers. At least it would peak around 10 million at the end. Yeah, they might have tuned out Thompson. They might have. So, really, I'd say 2014 is the best comparison, because that's, time-wise, pretty similar. First one's good. Obviously, soccer's grown since 2014. Harris checks back in. Yeah, the USA, that final drew 26.5 million. So I would probably say you're looking at about 35 million for the World Cup final. That sounds about right with these teams. Second free throw, good. Drew 26, 27 million in 2014. Similar time zone, similar power teams. I would think 35 million probably here. Or you got people on the Church or West Coast that chose so we can watch it. That's fair. Well, it didn't start at that. That's just the average. So at the end, it peaked like crazy. At the end, it was crazy. Right, Dana White's not credible, no. 2 free throws from Mitchell are good. 7-point game. Like, the ratings went up as the game went on. Up top it goes now. Vegas down by 7 here. They'll feed it to the right elbow for Wilson. Wilson back up top. 3-ball. Open. Got it. Over the hands of Sophie Cunningham. 4-point game. Evans knocking down that 3. Mr. Last one wide open. Gets that one. Now Harris feeds it across half court left side. Boston. Boston goes left side. Pick set by Boston. Working the baseline left side. Feeds it back to the top of the key. It's a poor pass. Will go to the backcourt. Backcourt violation here. And Vegas gets it back with a chance to make it a 1-score game. More U.S. views than last one? Yes, definitely. SC Shorts, yes. So they're great. They are great. The production value is great. And the turnaround time is nuts on that one, too. Yeah, World Cup final, yeah, I'll get more views than the last one. Yeah, better time zone. Parker Tyus inbounds it. Goes to the free throw line for Wilson. Wilson. Driving left side. Wilson spin around. Fades away over Boston. Wilson too strong. The rebound falls for Boston. She'll give it off left side. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Feed to the top. It goes for Mitchell. Mitchell. Crossover. Step back 3. Mitchell over Evans. Mitchell got it to go. Mitchell went on that 3 over the hands of Evans. She's up to 25 points. After having 29 last game. Picking up right where she left off. Now down low. Pass looking down low for Wilson. Boston steps in front of that one. Intercepts it. Now Boston driving left side. Trying to get around CPT. Foul on the floor. Blocking foul on CPT. Team's third. Perception time's in way off. Me too. This summer, nothing has made sense. Okay, it has gotten really hazy right now. I don't hear any wind, but it has gone very hazy outside. Just want to let you guys know. Back underway here. Off the foul, up top. Boston, top of the key, 3-ball. Boston, too strong. Rebound by Wilson. CPT closed down on Boston at the end, but that was all it took. Now Young. Pick on the right side, set by Wilson. Young feeds it. Pull-up jumper here for CPT on that pick and roll. That one no good. Rebound falls for Indiana. Harris going coast to coast. Harris. Pull up from the free throw line. Harris. Knock it down. 9-point game. And Vegas seeds a timeout to talk things over as Indiana, they're only leading by 4 a couple moments ago. The lead is sweltered up to 9. Appreciate all you guys being here again. If you like what we say, that like button, subscribe. Helps us out a ton. The challenge to try to grow this community even more. We'll do OT after the game is done. We are eligible for everything today. Pizza and live edit. Though pizza it entirely depends on this dust storm. Obviously, I don't want anyone driving in this weather. Yeah, some of the storm to get out of hang. I mean, I can show you photos at Summit Place. It is doing stuff. See if anyone's posted in anything. Yeah, Cincinnati's better for than people think. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm very quiet. Yep. Very quiet. So 71-62 your score here. Back underway again. Vegas going right to left. Indiana left to right. Lloyd feeds it right side. Contact there. Wilson able to get rid of it despite the contact and a blocking foul on the layup. 2 free throws coming up. So Jackie Young's going to the line. Off the feed from Wilson. 3rd foul on Indiana. Bengals win if Burrow's healthy for all 17 bonus rating. Oh. It's not crazy. Say 5. 4 or 5. It's not that crazy. Man, the Browns are not going to do anything. I don't think Steelers do anything, so it really comes down to the Ravens. So I go 4 or 5. Young, 2 free throws here. She's got 13 tonight. Knocks down the first. She's up to 14. Vegas doing a very good job of the line. About 77% this season at the line. And tonight, from the free throw line, 14 for 15. Make it 15 for 16. 71-64, 7-point game. Now Indiana takes it down and goes up top for Cunningham. Cunningham swings it right side Mitchell. Mitchell, Cunningham, top of the key, open for 3. She's got 1 3 today. Make it 2. Sophie Cunningham. 8 off the bench for her. 10-point game again. She's 2 for 2 from behind the arc. Just 1 for 5 last time out behind the arc. Way better here. Pick on the left side set by Bassat. She checks back in here for Vegas. Now Smith, pump fake. From the 3rd block on the right side. Pull-up jumper. That one misses short. Rebound the play for Indiana. And Harris will slow things down and take it down with 1 minute to go. Harris up top. Cunningham. Cunningham gives off top of the key for Mitchell. Mitchell back to Cunningham. She's open for 3 again. Knocks it down. Sophie Cunningham. 3 for 3 behind the arc. She's up to 11. Timeout on the floor. Lead back up to 13. Sophie Cunningham. Hey, Taylor Heckle, that'd be the problem. Yeah, Mizio times changed David, yep. Yeah, 6 not bad on that one, Nick. Sophie Cunningham. From ring girl to stud on the court. She's having the weekend of her life in Vegas right now. 11 points off the bench. 3 for 3 behind the arc. And Cunningham, the 40% three-point shooter, has not missed behind the arc tonight. Whew, man. Lead back up to 13. Every time Vegas cuts it close, Indiana's got a response. She wanted the best if she made it. I don't think she did. 13-point game. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Indiana has not trailed at any point today. And here we go. Back on her way here. Gray takes it down. Pick on the right side. Set up high by Smith. Gray, pull up a jumper from 3 over Cunningham. That one no good. Misses short. Clark gets the board. Feeds it to Timpson, and now Indiana takes it down. Chance for a 2 for 1. We'll go for Cunningham up top. Cunningham to Clark on the left side. Clark. Pick on the right side, set by Billings. Clark off the pick. Great feed there. Billings, layup, got it. Through the legs on that pass. 15-point game. I think there was a foul on that one, too. Great feed there. No look around Passat, the Vanderbilt rookie. And Billings, largest lead now for Indiana. Chance to extend it even more here. Vegas held Phoenix to 35% shooting last game. Just the other day. Today, Indiana having their way, and Billings knocks down the free throw. 16-point game. Shot clock not turned off, but a half-second difference. A 9-0 run for Indiana. About a 0.2-second difference. Top of the key will feed it down low for Smith. Smith corrals it. Blocking foul on Indiana. And 2 free throws coming up as they're in the bonus. Why is it a thing? Well, because she made it a thing. She had the look for it, too. She had the phenomenal look for it. It was just one of those perfect looks you couldn't recreate. Okay, now it is like golden brown outside my apartment. This is kind of nuts. It is like golden. It's almost like, you know, the intro to Warner Brothers back in the 40s with like the golden thing? Like, it's almost like that outside. First free throw, no good. Just a second miss for Vegas at the line tonight. Smith missed the first. Second free throw here. It's actually kind of cool to see outside. Second one for Smith. Off the rim and out. No good. She goes over to that trip. Now Indiana, 3 seconds. 2 across half court. Harris from half court. No good. Off the top of the backboard. But a 16-point lead for Indiana. Vegas cut it to 4 at one point in the quarter. But Vegas on the verge of losing to Indiana for the second time in as many weeks. You mean the 2000s? Yes, I mean the 2000s. But like that saturation. Like it's genuinely, it's actually kind of cool. Let me see if I can, hang on. I want to see. It is really, it's just like gold outside my apartment right now. It's like completely gold. You have the overboards. Yes. I have the overboards on my mind. Yep, I do. But just like that 40s like color saturation, like that golden saturation. Those look pretty cool. I'll go the fourth quarter here in just a little bit. I appreciate you guys tuning in on this Sunday night. Gold is not a pillar. No, it is not. Bear needs money somehow. We will do OT later tonight as well. We will do OT. We will be live tomorrow, I believe, for the Home Run Derby. Barring anything crazy. It is a color, yep. It is a color. We should have a new video out tomorrow as well. If you haven't seen the most recent one, World Cup history vid, click that link above or below. About something from 1998. Something crazy involving Paraguay. And France and Japan. Crazy, crazy story there. The next video will be NFL related. You're doing with Ellen Emily again. Yep. Yep. Yeah, back to baseball. For a little bit at least. Yep. Well, there's nothing on tomorrow. And Home Run Derby should be fun. They changed the format back to what it was, so it should be good. Next Crazy World Cup video about? I have no idea. So that one I found by accident. I'll see if I find another one. I mean, we'll do the Tony Miola one before everything's said and done. We'll do the Tony Miola vid, but I'm not sure if that really counts as a World Cup vid. But if I can find some, we'll do it. Smith down low. Again, Vegas going right to left. That floater there, no good. Boston gets the board. And Clark will take it down. It entirely depends on what it... Okay, now it's like red outside. Now it's like hazy red. Boston from the right block. Layup in the restricted area. Got it. What a run by Indiana. 11-0 run. And a 16-2 run as well. 18-point lead. There, Indiana won by double digits last game without Caitlin Clark against Vegas last Sunday. Right side, it's Gray. Gray feeds it down low. It's a poor pass out of play. Turnover, Indiana ball. Yeah, great man, David. Yep. Releases next season Monday. I actually don't know. Where's the pit? And I guess the pit on that one. Could always make pizza. I could. Could make pizza. Clark. Probably do it tomorrow. Clark. Up top. Foul from behind. It's going to go against Young. Team's first. It's like a nuke to golf? Yes. It's very red. It is very red outside my apartment. It's really cool to watch from afar. It's 3 fouls on Young. Inbound here. Clark feeds it at half court. It goes for Boston. Back to Clark. Clark. Top of the key. Looks for Boston up top. Will feed it to Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Boston picks up a dribble. Goes to Clark. Clark on the give and go. Finger roll from the right block. Got it. Wide open there. And Caitlin Clark makes it a 20-point game. An 18-4 run. Or 18-2 run, I should say. Aces have not scored their last 3 minutes. Fever up by 20. It's a poor pass down low. Looking for CPT down low. Intercepted now. Clark takes it across half court. The pick by Harris. And pick on the left side set. Clark tries to feed on the pick and roll for Boston at the free throw line. Boston feeds it right side from the Booking.com logo. Booking.no. Is that one no good? Off the back of the iron. Lloyd will take it down here. Lloyd, pick up high on the right side. Sell. Pull up jumper from the right elbow. That one off the back of the rim, and that one no good. On the pick by Smith. Aces have not scored the last 3.5 minutes. So King of the Hill starting up again. Oh, wow. Clark takes it down. Clark across half court. Clark picks up by Cunningham. Now Clark drives left side from the left elbow. Fadeaway jumper. Got it over the hands of Gray. 22-point game. No, I've not seen. Nope. You still for like the end of knowing we'll destroy Jason. I will see on stream. Yes, we will. You'll know where I am. Now it's pitch black. Okay, now it's pitch black. And now I see the wind picking up. Oh boy. This is going to get interesting. Because now I see the wind picking up. On the left side, Young feeds it to the free throw line. Pull up jumper. Wilson. Finally a bucket for the Aces. It took about 4 minutes. But Wilson finally gets a bucket. She's up to 18. No, Clark feeds it right corner. Cunningham 3 for 3 today from 3. That one on target, but just a bit too strong. Clanked out. Will go out of play. Back to Vegas. Cunningham's first miss of the night from 3. Checking in now is Mitchell for Indiana. Harris will check out. 3 minutes gone the fourth. It's all Indiana right now. They've led wire to wire. Dominant this second half. The Aces have scored just 2 points in the last 5 minutes. Pick on the left side set by Wilson. Trying to get around Cunningham here on the right side. Feed it back to Wilson at the free throw line. Wilson. Fadeaway jumper at the free throw line. Wilson hands of Boston. Can't get it. Boston gets the board after tight defense. Boston gives off to Clark. Clark takes it down the right side. Clark draws the blocking foul. Team's second. With 6:33 to go. And Boston checks out. A great game for her. Boston today, 19 points on 9 for 14 shooting, plus 11 boards, a double-double. Oh, Marlins Braves was way worse. Oh, Marlins Braves. That was like, I barricaded my place. I'm not barricading for this one. But like, I literally like moved my tables around the door, like to the balcony, so that the door would not open. Like, I knew that one was bad. I knew that one was going to be bad. Foul here on Vegas. Their third. 2 free throws come out here for Timpson. Timpson at the line. First one good. Now, this is just a regular dust storm. But Marlins Braves was like... I legit thought at one point my door was going to bust open. And like stuff was going to fly out. Second one is good. Timson 2 for 2 that trip, 22-point game. Vegas takes it down. Gray, pick underneath set. Gray feeds it right side. It goes for Wilson. Wilson on the right side. Wilson. Top of the key, feeds it to Young. Young back to Wilson, left elbow. Wilson tries to drive inside on the left side. Wilson fade away from the second block. That one too strong off the back of the rim. Rebound the play. Falls for Indiana. Mitchell takes it down. Mitchell, top of the key. Mitchell. Up top for Clark. Clark, right elbow now. Clark, no look pass behind the back to Mitchell. She gets it at half court. Back to Clark. Deep three for Clark. That one no good. Rebound the play for Indiana. Back to Clark at the free throw line. Feeds out right side. Cunningham, three in the corner. Got it, her fourth. Cunningham. 4 for 5 from behind the arc. It's a 25-point game. Now Lloyd, layup, right block. Got it. 91-68. To the consequence of X. So what's the wind speed right? I have no idea. I can see trees moving, but I can't hear the wind. That one I could hear the wind. Clark. Up top, feeds it down low to the left block. Tries the baby hook. That one blocked. Timpson. No good. Rebound falls for Wilson. We'll play it left side for Young. Young. Top of the key. Young. Again, Vegas going right to left. Indiana left to right. Young. Right elbow. Feeds it to the free throw line. Wilson. Pull up jumper. Too strong. Clark gets to the board. Had some pizza. Nice, Joe. Can't go wrong with that. Clark across half court. Clark. Top of the key. Looking for some space. Clark. Drives. Floats up from inside the free throw line. That one no good. Last touch, though, by Vegas. Out of play. Indiana ball with 4:49 to go. As Indiana on the verge of winning for the 4th time in the last 5 games and winning their 9th in their last 13. Why Arizona? I went there for law school. I just love it out here. We got the wow. Oh, yeah, we did. Yep, we got the wow emoji. And Boris. Yeah, for those who didn't see, these are permanent. World Cup emoji will be replaced with the flag emoji when all is said and done. But we do have Boris and we do have the wow emoji. Like a one logo for each team. Penalty flag will replace the World Cup when that's done. And then that'll be that, yeah. I'll probably take Perry out for blue-haired lawyer, but 13, yeah, it's not too bad. Though now it is literally pitch black now outside. It got dark very quickly. Thrifty ice cream, nice. And we got a Boris emoji too. We got the Boris. I figured why not? We gotta do Boris. Yeah, we'll do one logo for each team. And then we'll do penalty flag. I'll probably take out Perry, blue-haired lawyer. The quality got better, Toasted. Quality got better. Right, we don't desire that much anymore. Nope. No, so it makes sense. I've never been to Y, Arizona. I know he plays left field. I didn't know they named the town after him. If you know, you know on that one. 26, yeah. It's, you know, my visibility is at 0. It went from Brat Pack. No, we got to keep Brat Pack. We got to keep Brat Pack. Oh, yeah, and we got to keep Brat Pack. Little Princess doesn't really get her own prompts. So the thing is that Caillou and Little Red Bear get their own prompts. Little Princess doesn't get her own prompts. So, same thing with DW. Like, if Little Princess and DW get prompts, it's usually with other people. Like, it's not by themselves. That's why Little Red Bear and Caillou have their own, because they get prompts by themselves. Little Princess is always in conjunction with others. In the Pinal County line, what is Mesa? I think Mesa. No, yeah, Sprinkles is going to be gone. Yeah, Sprinkles is going. Love Sprinkles, but she's going. Sprinkles is going. Oh, no, exactly, Dex. Yeah, she's so good. I mean, she's killing it from 3 right now. She's good defensively, too. Yeah, Cunningham should be starting. Cunningham should be in the starting lineup. Yeah, we'll get rid of Sprinkles. We'll get rid of Sprinkles. Queen Creek. Oh, yeah. Well, that's far away. Yeah, Queen Creek's pretty far away. Yeah, William. That'd be a tough one. William would be tough. Usually, like, human emojis don't do well. We've tried humans. It doesn't usually work. Like, human emojis usually don't do well. Little Gray Bear could work. Yeah, McGregor fight? Yeah, that was a joke. I knew he was going to lose. We could go Little Gray Bear. Pooh could work. Pooh could work, although we have Honey Pot. Pooh could work. Little Gray Bear could work as well. If we get enough members, I mean, you know, you're here to stay. Yeah, they're permanent. Yeah, Frank is here. Three Stooges, maybe. Maybe Three Stooges. Okay, back on the way here. Hole feeds it out right side in the corner. Back to Hole up top. Hole, 5 on the clock. Hole from the right block. Looking for a fadeaway. They're going to get a travel. Rare turnover there for Indiana. Any more lore for William? Yeah. Right, Lexi's going off the bench. Yeah, Cunningham's way better. Unless they do just always have someone out there at all times who's really, really good. Lloyd, left side. Lloyd feeds it down low. Passat got her first bucket of the game. The Vanderbilt rookie cuts it down to 21. You know, should never fight again. No, Connor should never fight again. He's been washed for years. Cunningham kicks out right side. 3-ball. Mitchell. Too strong. Rebound, though, falls for Indiana. Hull. Bounce pass down to the right block. They'll reset here with Timpson. Timpson. Give it to Cunningham. Cunningham will try a 3. Top of the key. Oh, my goodness, Cunningham. She cannot miss. Sophie Cunningham does it again. She's got 5 threes today. 5 for 6 behind the arc. She's up to 17. 24-point game. Sophie Cunningham. Have yourself a weekend in Vegas. Blocking foul in Indiana. They'll be there first. Yeah, that'd be great, Michael. Yep. Grassi when Packers play? We might. Yeah, when Packers play, we'll probably take out someone with Grassi. Yeah, Vogler. It's early. Remember, it's very early. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Yeah, we gotta have Grassi. We will have Grassi when the Packers play. We might just do like a temporary swap with one of the other emojis for that. We could do that. Feel like back for the All-Star game? Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be good. That'd be really good. Inbound here, left side. Talbot to take. Feed it right side. Pump fake. Step back 3. Top of the key. Too strong. Lloyd misses. Vegas has not been good from behind the arc today. Just 3 for 14. Cunningham has become more popular than Clark. I think off the court, yes. Mitchell drives inside. Mitchell draws the foul in the finger roll. Foul there by Talbot. Team's 4th, and Mitchell's going to go to the line and shoot 2. For Tree, I think we did for Tree, yeah. 5 we did. I don't think we did. Perna we did not. Scooter we did. Yeah. We'll figure it. We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. First one's good, yeah. I mean, if we get more members, we can add more spots, but we need like a lot more members. We need a lot more. And when we should play football, yep. Yeah, that would take a lot, Michael, yep. Second free throw. Got it. 2 for 2 is Mitchell that trip. 26-point game. The streetcar, I think that's Scottsdale. Up top it goes. Turner. Lloyd kicks out right side. 3-ball behind the arc. That one good. Just the 4-3 for Vegas. It's Evans knocking that one down. 3 minutes to go in this one. All Indiana. Cunningham. Driving at the free throw line. Kicks it out. Left side. 3-ball. Open. Got it. Cunningham won the assist. I don't know the record, but this might be the record for biggest swing in any game. The Aces won their last game by... They won 106-58. They won by 48 points last time. They're losing by 26 here. That's got to be the largest swing. To go from plus 48 to minus 26. Timeout on the floor with 2:35. Yeah, live Belgium, US, yep. And we're not even close to 26. Well, because when you get gifted memberships, so the thing is that when you get oh yeah, Tempe, yep. I say Scottsdale, yeah, Tempe. When you get gifted memberships, what happens is that those members are there for a month, but then they after a month, they have to renew themselves for $5. A lot of them don't, which makes sense. It's like a free trial. So that's what happens. The free memberships expire, and then... Also, the jump is crazy. I think you go... It increases in increments of like 100 members. Like, the jump is nuts. I want to add as many as possible. Like, if I could use all, like, 50 spots, I would. If we ever use all 50, it means, like, I'm making 6 figures on memberships minimum. Which is nuts. And when you step in, don't you have to get the next day? Should have pulled your stars yesterday. You know, I was surprised with rotation yesterday. So you had 4 players on the starting line play 24 plus minutes. So I was a bit surprised by that. You finally a different sport, yep. Yeah, well, Tim Ream, I mean, he needs to retire. Yeah, but I mean, he's never playing again for the USA. So again, 2:30 to go, then we'll do OT. To unlock a new one right now? Oh, man. To unlock a new one right now. Let me check. It would take a lot. You know, that was yes. Right, gifted members count, but then, like, you have to keep the members. So the thing is, you have to keep the members. It's how many you have at the same time. Oh, I have no idea, Connor. I haven't thought about that in a while. I have no idea. So you have to, like, keep the members. So it's, like, you have to have X amount of members at a certain time, not X amount of total members. So X amount at a certain time. So right now we are at... Let me check where we're at right now. Members. We're at 306 members right now. Yeah, we're at 306. Which is great. We need to get to 600. We need to get another 300-ish members. They're about shave points. That's great. I wish I sold that shirt. Yeah, we need another 300 members. To get there. Cat's not died, so just eating my hair. My sister's dog started eating grass the other day for some reason. So, I don't get pets sometimes. Back on our way here, 2.5 to go. Up top, Cunningham open, gonna let it fly. Oh my goodness, Cunningham. Hey, that was cool, V-Dub. Did for the Mets too. Cunningham, her 6-3 of the night. She's 6 for 7. 20 points off the bench. Cunningham. Don't do it to him. Layup here, left block, foul. 2 free throws coming up for Vegas. Oh my goodness, Cunningham. Evans going to the line to shoot 2. Cunningham, 2 more threes than Vegas has had all game. Yeah, Square Archer, I love it. You know, Cunningham's playing out of her mind, Dr. D. It's crazy. It's insane to watch. After being a ring girl yesterday. This will be a weekend in Vegas she'll never forget. First free throw, Evans knocks it down. And Vegas won by 48 last time. They are getting smoked today. 2 free throws are good. 27-point game. It was a 4-point game 10 minutes ago. So much for that. We got Checkmate with a 10. We're going to do that in just a little bit. Appreciate Checkmate. I'll get you on the LED board too. Up top, it's Harris. Harris swings out left side. Harris back at the top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Harris drives. Finger roll right block. Fouled. She'll shoot 2. In the bonus. I'll put you on the LED board. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, 131. Yeah, I was going to say, 131 versus 500. That's way more manageable. Yeah, 500's a lot. Chance Clark retires early? Depends on the money. Too many factors in play. Dantas checks in. The Brazilian checks in for Sophie Cunningham. After she makes 6 3-pointers. The 2 free throws are good. It's a 29-point game. Yeah, Embalou did a belly flop and the shark was just shooting yellow. I went to VAR. Three ball here, right side. That one no good. Vegas was 4 for 17 from 3 this game. Down the right side here, Indiana. It's Raven Johnson. Feeds it out left side. Back up top, Raven Johnson. Three ball. Open. Raven Johnson gets in on the action. The Aces won by 48 last time. They're down by 32. $109 to go. Swinging it to the right corner. Pass deflected by Harris. Harris gets the steal for Vegas. Or for Indiana, I should say. Harris, 1 minute left. Harris, step back three. That one no good. Rebound the play falls for Vegas. Brianna Turner gets the board. All the backups sit at this point. Crossover here right side. Pull-up jumper. Evans from the free throw line. No good. Rebound the play. Dantas will give it off to Harris. Right, if she starts getting injured, that would be the one thing. Yep. Vegas trailed by 4 points with about 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, they now trail by 32. Indiana led wire to wire. Raven Johnson fade away. That one good. She's up to 5 off the bench. Fade away inside the paint. Shot clock turned off from a 48-point win to a 34-point loss. Shot clock turned off. Bassett, deep three from about half court. That one no good. Harris gets the board. That's going to do it. The Indiana Fever. Yeah, they're supposed to game of the year. So much for that. HBYU, I could see that. I could definitely see that, Jason. That would not shock me. Big 12 wouldn't really shock me. Oh, I did not see that, Joe. Oh, no, I did not see that. Yeah, that's the problem. Vegas, after winning by 48, loses by 34. An 82-point swing from one game to the next. I have never seen that. Yeah, this is sort of basketball Colts Cowboys. Yep. It was close. 2 minutes left. You thought in the third, you thought the Aces were coming back. And then the Fever with a big run. Aces scored about 2 points in a 5-minute stretch. And Indiana dominates 109-75. Mitchell with 27. Cunningham with 20 off the bench on 6 for 7 shooting behind the arc. Clark with 12. Boston 19 and 11. A double-double for her. Billings with 10. Harris with 10. 6 different players in double figures. Meanwhile, for Vegas, Wilson with 20. Young with 15. No one else in double figures. Vegas was 4 for 17 from behind the arc. Sophie Cunningham plus 30 off the bench. Dana Evans off the bench minus 34. It was one of those days. It was one of those days. Cunningham had more threes than the entire Aces team combined. Vegas shot just 39% for the field. Indiana 56%. By far Indiana's best game of the season. To go on the road, the West Coast strip complete. And what a job by Indiana on Sunday night in front of a national audience. Sophie Cunningham, Aaliyah Boston, and of course Mitchell playing out of their minds. American Century Championship, I have not heard of that. I have not heard of that. All right, on that note, let's do some OT. I'm going to keep it as any song by a British artist is half off. I'm going to keep it like that. Since they're still in the cup and there's only 4 teams left. So I'm going to keep it like that. We'll do OT. Any song by a British artist is half off. I'll take any requests. Audio, video, chat, PC, Sport, Cocos, Mac, like Riddle of Sports. Anything you want me to do, I will do it. And, yeah. We are eligible for everything tonight. Live edit and pizza, we are eligible. I think the storm is settled. Famous last words, so. So we will be eligible for everything tonight. If you haven't seen the video, click that link. What do you see? It's a celebrity golf tournament takes place at Edgewood Golf Course at Lake Tahoe. Looks fun. Especially on the 17th, right next to the water. Boats. Pull up and watch the action. When they show the 17th, you can even hear the music play in the background. Oh, man. That sounds fun. Oh, is that the one that Trevor Lawrence played in today? No, Trevor Lawrence was in a tournament today. Was that one? If that was that one, then I've heard of it. But I know that was the name of it. And probably the royalties on that they have to pay are nuts, Neil. Mike with the tour. Was that the one that Trevor Lawrence played in today? I still know the name of it. Joe the Tour, Sochi ceremony. That was 10 minutes. All right. Alrighty. Okay, that's the one. Yep. Okay. Then I do know of it. Yes. Just, I didn't know that was the name of it. All right, here we go. It was modified score system. Yep. And see what it takes to get into the queue. Country Crawler, shake it for me. Yep. Every bar will play that song at some point. Yeah, it's the one with Curry. Yep. Curry's a stretch golfer. Curry can play. Curry can like legit play. It's a great song. Are you gonna do girls? A great song. Tough to sing at karaoke, but a great song. This riff reminds me of something. I don't know what it reminds me of. This riff reminds me of something. That heart medication. VT, I could see that. I don't think it's a hot take. Yeah, last night, yeah, I hate that song. I do not like that song. If there was a bartender at work and turned the game on, but everyone's supposed to CDC+. Yep. So just like a regular golf. Just like regular golf. Wait till you're Prowler? Oh boy. We got Vita with the tour. I know, I can't imagine that. It's like, I cannot imagine that. Blasting Mr. Visitor for a boat nearby. Try to hit a putt and then you just hear Haley Williams doing her thing. KTVU Flight 214 fail original. All right. Oh, God. Okay. God, this is a classic. I think fact, Rob. I think fact. Oh, God. Is this the one? Is this the one I think it is? I haven't seen this in ages. Oh, my goodness. I love the synth on this, Michael. Is this the one I think it is? The synth is very like Alan Parsons-esque. You were watching it live when it happened? Oh, no. I can't even imagine. I know everyone got fired for it. It was so obvious, too. More awkward songs. I Want Your Sex by George Michael. Just song with a lot of curse words in it, too. Just a song with, like... No, I think the most awkward would probably be the song, I forget who it was by, but it was like 2014. It was like My, and then you can fill in the blank. The word starts with N. It was a big song back in the mid-2010s for some reason. Yeah, I remember it got parodied, yep. Hey, the ones who took the call, Sexy I Know It, yep, that's up there. I like when they do playoffs sound like the same hole. Okay, 13 years ago today, jeez. Last I'd ever heard that song, you're not missing much. So we're looking. Yes, it is. It is. By YG, yep. No, it's a real song. It was big. It was a top 20 hit. It was big in high school. Yeah, by YG. Turned down for what? Yeah, that'd be funny. Like right as the drop turned down. Although if you hit it right in the center of the hole as the beat drop hits, I mean that's gotta feel good. All right, next song. No, I wouldn't be able to take it so seriously. No, I feel like bowling. But it is a real song. I am not making it up. And I don't like a parody song. That's like a legit, like, you heard it on the radio. Obviously, they censored it, but you heard it on the radio. And I heard it in high school all the time. It was the 58th highest selling song of 2014 in the U.S. As crazy as that sounds. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we're not saying that one to karaoke. No. We're not saying that one to karaoke. But no, it is a real song. How's it going, Alec? Appreciate it, here. Was censored. I'm reading the Wikipedia article. Censored as My Hitta. It's a great. Yeah. Censored as that. This feels like second album. Oh, it's not, obviously. Money for Nothing? I do love that song. No, not Money for Nothing. It's by YG. I'll link it if you guys actually want it. If you guys have never heard this song, I mean, it was a song that was big when I was in high school. Like, this was like an actual, like, song. If it actually, like, charted and was played on the radio. Like I said, I thought 2014 was one of the worst years for music ever, and this was one of the biggest songs of 2014, so. That probably the most awkward. To answer the question about golf, that probably the most awkward song to play. Young Gangsta? No, not Young Gangsta. Nope, not Young Gangsta. I just don't think I know that one. Oh, yeah, YG. Okay, that's what his name is? I didn't realize that was his name. Yeah, I didn't realize that was his name. I didn't realize that's what YG stood for. I assume it was YG. Oh, that's awesome, Allie. Yeah, that's what you're over. Yeah, I did not realize. Makes sense, though. Makes sense. That was good. All right, next up, we're gonna do the KTV flight first. I still can't believe this is real. I still can't believe. How did no one recognize this at first? I think my favorite is Bang Ding Ow. That's probably my favorite one. Oh yeah, seriously, that song. Yep. Bang Ding Ow was that's by far the funniest one. These names were not accurate. I wonder why. I wonder why they were not accurate. Who could have figured that wasn't accurate? Yeah, 7 mistakes. Yeah, like the entire thing. You gotta check the source as well. Yeah, happy anniversary, KTVU. Do they really use the name Bang Ding? Oh, that's great. You know, Bang Ding Ow's my favorite one. Bang Ding Ow is my favorite. Was that really one of the names, Connor? Oh, man. Part 60 close to birthdays? All right. Yeah, the person who called the station, this is like a 10 out of 10 troll. This is like the Skip Bayless, James Harden man boobs thing. Like, how on earth they got this on the air is crazy. That is a, like, legendary... I'd be, like, proud of myself on that for the rest of my life if I pulled off a prank that good. If I pulled off a prank that good, I would be, like, that'd be the highlight of my life. Whoever did it. 10 out of 10. All right. Here we go. So now the Sochi ceremony. We do good, yep. Yes, it takes skin to the queue. Audio, video, chat should be spoken with immaculate grid. Wait, no, I'm in it too, yeah. I'm in it too. I'd check it. I think this is the one I, like, vividly remember. The opening to this, like, the ceremony was so good. For me, this is the best opening ceremony in Winter Olympic history. Career home earlier before Ruth? Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna guess Cap Anson on that one. Or is that Kevin Jenks? Yeah, I'm gonna guess Cap Anson, but I'm probably dead wrong. Oh no, I can't take it seriously either, Matthew. Nope. I'm guessing Cap Anson, but I'm probably wrong on that. No, Anson in 97. Okay, Anson in 97. It's not terrible. It's not too far off. Usually my schedule's just very off. The outfit's really cool, yep. Roger Connor would not have gotten that. That's a great question. Would not have gotten that. You gotta just watch. It's almost like Discord. I know I don't have a Discord, but it's like kind of just like watch. Just like see what's going on, get the pulse of everything. Tversky Hansen. Anson, not Hansen. Anson. Count with a $5. Oh, is Brody on this? Oh, crap. Yeah, I never actually seen him on a news broadcast. Like, I know he did news back in the day. I've never actually seen a video of him on the news. Appreciate you counter on that one. See it takes skin to the queue. Get you on the call. Yeah, Discord's doing dumb stuff. Yeah. No, yeah, I don't use Discord. I don't have a Discord. I don't use it, but like, I had like one for a bit. Like, I didn't like there was like 1 or 2 YouTube communities that had, and I was like, just want to see what this is about, and I just scrolled. I just lurked. Was just still lurking. Was behind the scenes? Oh, okay. The one thing I do want that Brody has, the one thing I really do want that Brody has, is definitely the, you know, I'm not on Discord. No, I never like posted on Discord. I was just there to just lurk. Just some like YouTube communities, like 1 or 2 of them. But I would like. It's back when he was an intern. Okay, long time ago. If I ever do a Brody Seb, it'll be the teleprompter thing. With the foot pedal. It'll be a teleprompter with a foot pedal. That would be cool to have. Sort of thing like the opening ceremony, this is what I don't like anymore. They're not really in stadiums. They're all over the place. Like, they used to be centralized like this. Yeah, I have no idea, Ellie. Yep. You have a weirder conversations? Yeah, we'd be writing a ton of prompts if it was. Yep. It would be, be a lot, yeah. Yeah, some horrible swords. Oh yeah. But no, like, the NFL opened up a Discord and like that went about as well as you'd expect. I remember the NFL was like a year ago. They opened up a Discord. Or Dapper Cycle. This is so nice. Worst football only to host baseball. I mean, Coliseum, the dimensions sucked, so I'll give you that. And my pick would have been the Coliseum. Best part of the opening ceremony for Sochi? I mean, the whole ceremony was great. I think the very beginning, I mean, the music is like, it takes me back to like Epcot. The music is so good in the opening. I just family friends on this, so that's fine, yeah. Oh, yeah, NFL Discord, yeah, that was that went as well as you'd expect. To the shock of no one. No, we haven't one since COVID, no, we have not. And we're not going to have one this year. Or in 28, I should say. We're not going to have one in 28 because it's going to be in a bunch of different stadiums. You had to make the locale the week instead of whatever went on the NFL. And what do they think was going to happen? Is it the best winter opening? Yes, easily. Vancouver was good, but Sochi was the best. Sochi was the best winter. Beijing was the best summer, and in general. But I thought Sochi's closing was bad. I feel like openings should be formal, traditional, about the culture, and the closing should be fun. Like London did it right with 2012. The closing should be fun. If I'm looking better, that's good. Yeah, they had only 5 months for, I don't know, a community where 30 million people watch every week. Oh, no chance, Connor. No chance. They're not going to give any attention to that. Yeah, LA, I'm not crazy about. Best sports wisher ever. Oh, man. I mean, Roselle, the first half of what Roselle did. I had to get moderators, yep. Roselle, I mean, Roselle was a visionary. Roselle was great. Obviously, the 80s, he lost his luster, but the first 20 years of Roselle, if Roselle retired after the Seahawks and Bucks got into the league, he'd be the best ever, no competition. Whereas rank among all overall, I might put it at 3 or 2. In Beijing, I put 1. Sydney and Sochi are probably 2 and 3. Yes, that was Keenan. Yep, and the Who performed. Yep, Jimmy Page was great. Yeah, Milan, it's kind of meh. Kind of meh. But opening should be formal. Closing should be fun. Why did Jim Finks fail? Oh, man, yeah, that was a weird one because he was the heavy favorite for a while. They could just never get to support afterwards. And Tagliabue obviously became the commissioner, but Finks was trying so hard to get it. I'm not sure why he failed. I'm not sure. Because Finks for like 2 or 3 years was the clear-cut successor. I'm not sure what happened. Where Roselia, 79, yeah. If they did that. They have the OJ Bronco on display. Oh, nice. That's before 82. He had to go before. If he left with one more labor deal, it would have been best commissioner, hands down, no debate. David Stern obviously sucked at the end. The whole Donaghy thing, I mean, I'm not saying he was a good commissioner, but you have to remember where the NBA was before Stern got there. Stern changed a lot. Mount Landis, again, obviously there's the whole racism thing that you can't overlook, but he was the first commissioner, and he saved baseball. Yeah, London, yes. Well, because London, I mean, it didn't sound good. London, there, like, compared to Beijing, there was, like, no synchronization. You also have the Arctic Monkeys doing a Beatles song while there were Beatles in the audience. I'm not sure on that one, Connor. I'd probably say no. Right, 81 is if things really fell apart, yeah. Worst NFL commissioner. Right, no commissioner's perfect. I think Roselle was the best. I mean, the worst commissioner. We really haven't had a lot. We really have only had 5 commissioners. Let's count presidents. mean, Layden got him through World War II somehow. Bell grew the game. Roselle made it phenomenal. I mean, Tagliabue didn't have any labor stoppages. Oh, yeah, that's the XL predicted it. Yep. Yeah, Faye Vincent, yeah. Faye Vincent was awful. Yeah, and Bud Selig has, like, a lot to say about Faye Vincent. Like, Tagliabue didn't do a lot, but there were no labor stoppages. Like, that's got to be worth something. Yeah, Black to say Goodell? Yeah, I get you on that one as a Pats fan. Like, the NFL really is not any bad commissioners. Right, after 81 was going through the motions. Yeah, Burt Bell probably the pick for commissioner, but even that, I mean, he got the merger with the AAFC. Yes, he is, Connor, yep. Yes, he is. Yeah, he was at the game in November 89 when they, that game on Sunday Night Football. All right, we'll do this one for Connor. Clocks at 05 bucks more, get soon at this point. $5 or more gets you in. Go good about default. Look, Goodell's growing the game a lot. I realize there's been, like, no bad... NFL's been lucky with that. Alright, so here we go. Look closely. Yeah, this studio is very early 2000s. And the font on the bottom. I mean, Goodell's grown the game tremendously internationally. Roselle made it number 1. Tagliabue kept it stable. Sportswear, so there it is, right in Brazil. And then Goodell blew it to worldwide levels. Right, Tagliabue finally got the expansions. He also had some bad ideas. Yeah, I'm going to look for your dad, too, on that one. I saw Brody on that one. I love this aerial shot and the music on this, too. You know, Bettman's have second best, yep. Because Manfred, I think, is going to botch this, and then Silver, obviously. Oof. You know, Boakun is not good at all, no. And Bud Selig hates Boakun. He has a lot to say about Bowie. Yep, I saw it. I saw it, Connor. What Goodell's replacement do? Get expansion. I don't think we're going to see expansion under Goodell. I think the next commissioner will expand, like actually expand. Goodell was the guy that made it big in Europe and other countries. Well, Bevan said a few labor stoppages. That's the thing holding him up. Oh, no, I saw the beginning. If you save the Yotes, now there's no one saving the Yotes. I don't blame Bettman for the Yotes. The fact that the Yotes stayed that long, actually, I think Bettman should have got rid of them sooner. I think Bettman let that go on way too long. No one blames Bettman for the Yotes leaving. I mean, that was a disaster. Right, that's right, you know, Joe, yep. I think Goodell's replacement will expand the league. Like, actually expand it. Like, put teams in Europe. I think that's what the next commissioner is going to do. Goodell's going to get stable overseas, and then... Will Goodell be the commissioner to do expansion teams? Well, because Goodell right now is in his late 60s. We're still probably another 10 years away from going international teams, like actually set foot internationally. Because we're going to do 18 games, and then we're going to do international games like every week. And then they're going to test the waters. By that point, Goodell will probably be like 80. Where the NHL will come and save the Yotes. Yeah, look, Bettman does not get any blame for the Yotes. They should have died sooner. It's actually a black eye that Bettman kept him there that long. A better commissioner would put the kibosh and be like, yeah, no, this is embarrassing. You're not playing in a hockey, a 3,000 seat college arena where the locker rooms have folding chairs. Like, you're not doing this. Like, you need to go. Like, other commissioners will get blamed for teams moving. Like, Manfred will get blamed for the A's moving and whatnot. Bettman gets no blame out here. The fact that he lasted that long is actually a black eye on Bettman. You know, it says a lot about him, Nick. Yep. Yeah, I think by the time we get, like, actual expansion in the NFL, it'll probably be at least 10 years. By that point, Goodell's going to be in his late 70s, early 80s. They should have left in 21, yeah. They should have left after COVID. Again, that's why I never became a fan of the team. And that was the best decision I ever made. By far. It's the heartbreak I would have. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. Right, Canadian dislike is Maximum Assault, yep. Alright. Right, try to say, yeah, too hard, yeah. I mean, there's like... It's almost like you can't help people who don't help themselves. Like, it's one of those things, like, it's one thing to fall on hard times, like, but it's another where it's like they don't want to help themselves. Oh, no, exactly, Isaac, yep. Exactly. Like, you can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves. Is it Bevan's fault they came with a cup? No, but it's funny. And the A's, yeah, that's, the way he allowed Fisher to gut the team. Not the same. Obviously, the stadium, obviously, was a dump. But the way he allowed Fisher to gut the team and then the censoring. It wasn't moving the team. Moving the team is one thing. Because that same as a dump. But the censoring of it. Where MLB intentionally manipulated highlights so any sell the team signs were omitted. That was a decision made by Manfred that should not have been allowed. That I would have changed. If the A's still moved because they couldn't get a stadium, obviously you couldn't play in the Coliseum. That's one thing, but... Well, that was different, JP. That was a temporary home. That was temporary, and we knew they were going to move into SoFi. Like, the ground had been moved. The ground had been moved. SoFi was under construction. They moved it. They were just playing in a temporary home. Arizona, the Yotes, they got kicked out of their arena because the lease was up. And they didn't pay the rent. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Ford Frick, yeah. He favored the NL, which made sense because he was the NL president. Yeah, so that bias was going to be there. Right. So the thing with the Rams was very different because we knew SoFi was going to be under construction. It was under construction. And the lease... Right, they share facts and benefits, yep. No, wait. That's different though, JP. That's not the same thing. That's an actual arena. FedEx is like, that was built for the Grizzlies. FedEx is an actual arena. That's an actual like 20,000 seat arena that a college team happens to play out. That's like Seton Hall shares with the Devils. Or like the Rangers share with St. John's. That's not the same thing. The Yotes, that arena was a 3,000 seat arena where the locker room was folding chairs. FedEx is an actual arena. FedEx was built for the Grizz. And Memphis happens to play there. That's very different. That would be like if let's say UMass decided to play college basketball games at TD Garden. Well, that's different. Yeah, the Yotes was a cockroach. Yeah, the Yotes situation was not the Rams in the Coliseum because they were going to get a stadium. The Yotes were kicked out. That was not a temporary thing. The Yotes were kicked out of their arena. They were completely kicked out. And then they were trying to get an arena. They still had no idea if they were getting an arena in Tempe. It was not like the Rams or the Chargers. It was like, okay, temporary home for a little bit, but a new stadium is coming. Right now, UCLA moved to SoFi. Yep. Right. It's like Pitt with Heinz or Acrisure Stadium. Oh, yeah, it's a pain in the butt to get to ASU Hockey Arena. Yep. It is a pain in the butt. I mean, it was a pain to get to Glendale as well. I mean, getting to Westgate, there's no public transportation. Tempe's not as bad, but it can be bad. If you don't take the light rail, it is pretty bad finding parking down there. So, it's not great. Not a great situation. But they own 7 until 29 to get a groundbreaking new stadium to retain their rights to return. I think they will return at some point. I do think Phoenix is a big enough market that they will return. Oh, I blame Glendale for still learning about the Yotes Arena. Yeah, the Yotes Arena sucks. And Desert Diamond's a nice arena. I've been to Desert Diamond. It's a nice arena. Like, it's not like groundbreaking, but it's fine. It's a very good arena. Like your standard 2000s run-of-the-mill arena. Would Washington team the 77 Steelers? I don't think so. I don't think they would have been. Because, I mean, George Allen had a good spot. I mean, George Allen had the right idea in the 70s with the trade the picks and get guys. So, I don't think so. You know, Schwarber, yeah, he's the favorite to win the Derby, which makes sense. Hometown, yeah. Or home city, yeah. But the Oats 3 would have the service from Sky Harbor because it's in the landing path for planes. Yes, it would have. Carrie song must be Sweet Caroline. I knew that too, yeah. Sweet Caroline, why not? Well, they also, for some reason, I don't know why, they did the vote on the Tempe Arena in May. They did the vote in the middle of May. It was it was good for hockey. I mean, it was built for hockey compared to the Suns Arena, where it was not built for hockey at all. Right, exactly. The Bills can get the same deal done. Got kicked down, played it where UB plays, yeah. With a track around, yeah. Like, the problem was that they did the vote, and I knew it was going to fail when they did that. They did the vote for the arena in mid-May. Why? It was like they were trying to sabotage it. Why did they do the vote in the middle of May? If you think about it for like 10 seconds, why having a vote in Tempe? Yeah, the Fever won by a lot. Yep. The Fever won by 34. By having a vote in Tempe in the middle of May is probably a bad idea. And we knew it was good. We knew it was going to lose. We knew it was going to lose at that point. Well, they won with Virginia, yep. So that got denied. A couple years ago, I do remember that proposal. As if the Rays at Cyber Field, although, yeah, well, that was different. That was a hurricane kind of destroyed the stadium. Yeah, Sophie already, yeah, Sophie had a great weekend. In NASCAR after hours in Atlanta, yep. What channel is it on? FS1? Prime? What channel is it on? It's on FS1. It is on... Oh, yeah, it would have been too much to Harvard Pass, yep. Tell us, Dominic, how come they didn't draw you the Bruins sold out? Because the NBA wasn't big. The NBA wasn't that big. Also, a little bit of racism, because Bill Russell was the biggest player there, and TNT, okay. TNT. Also, you don't want to be too dominant. When it's an upstart league, you don't want to be too dominant. Like, if there's an upstart league, the fans get bored. If one team is dominating, the fans get bored if it's an upstart league. Where the Rays had no choice. Yeah, that's a little bit different. Because that was a hurricane wiped out the stadium that we play at. I've not seen that, David. No, I've not seen that one. Live stream tomorrow, Home Run Derby. We'll do Home Run Derby tomorrow. Spin this ChatGPT in. I know Lisa Guerrero from the... there's still no footage of that. I need footage of Lisa Guerrero from the Jets game in 2003. I need footage of that incident because I want to do a video on that, but there's no footage of the interview. Start bench cut. Oh, man. Ooh, that is tough. Oh, man, that's tough. Oh, that should be fun. Yep. Inside Edition. Every now and then. Hurricane almost started my trailer park. Oh, jeez. That was a 30-minute show. Yeah, this is not that. Oh, man. I'm going to... Jeez. Who are my receivers? Some of her as a child? Oh. Well, that's... Yeah. Well, so much for that. Who are my receivers, Eggonator? So that changes the question. Who are my receivers? On my team, who am I throwing the ball to? Because that changes the question drastically. Oh, that's crazy, Joe. Yep. If they got kicked out of the tribe to play USF, yeah, that'd be a problem. Yeah, so I heard that too about him being drafted as a favor. Greatest favor ever. Sick of edge. Whoever. Well, it's like Brady if he's throwing to average receivers versus throw to 07 Randy Moss. Like as Brady, I'd probably cut Brady if it's. I'm starting Marino. I'm starting Marino. Marino, I'm starting for that. If I get 07 Randy Moss, I'm going to start Brady. If I don't, I'm going to cut him. And Manning would be the guy cut. They're 5 receivers, man. Inside Edition is on TV at your house? Oh, wow. Well, it entirely depends. If it's average receivers, start Marino, bench Manning, cut Brady. If I get 07 Randy Moss, if it's the receivers had on their team and I get 07 Randy Moss, start Brady. Bench Marino, cut Manning. You know, that's crazy, David. Yeah, I don't believe in psychics. Yeah, imagine Marino Moss. Yeah. If everyone's got the same receivers, Marino, Manning, Brady. If it's the receivers he had on the team at the time, Brady, Marino, and Manning. Daytona returns to CBS. I don't say fiction. I think NBC. I'll say NBC. Oh, now that? Okay. I think that's the right order. Right now it's on YouTube. Yeah, I see the ones with Chris Hansen. I've seen the ones with Chris Hansen. 9-9 versus... Oh, easily Brady. Oh, that's not even close. Brady was a shell by that point. Brady could still play. Wasn't great deep, but... Oh, yeah, you told me that one. Yep. Brady wasn't great deep, but he could still play. Marino was a shell. Marino was nothing by that point. Second half of 99, he was one of the worst quarterbacks in football. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to bench... I'm going to cut Namath. Do I start Tittle? I think I'm going to start Tittle and bench Unitas. That's tough. Manning, that's an easy... Or Namath, that's an easy one. I can cut him, but... Tittle, man. I'm thinking start Tittle on that one. That's tough. Right, we have one chat GPT as things stand. Let's do it. And $5 to more gets you at this point. We have nothing left in the queue. Except for this one from Checkmate. Welcome to tonight's WNBA matchup between the Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever. I put in the two teams for today. Did you just say Fever? Yeah, that's the team's name. No, they're going to give me a fever. That's ridiculous. Everybody stay 500 feet away from me. Oh, that's easy, Joe. That's not even close. Marino, it's not even close. That one's not even close. If I'm taking Marino over 07 Brady, I'm taking over 01 Brady. That's too many feet. Feet only go to 5. That's not how feet work. Security! Make everyone stay 500 feet away. Oh, Kayoi. Oh, what is that, Kayoi? I just realized that. Oh, yeah, that's a problem, David. Yep. Kayoi. Beautiful. Oh, no, Kayoi. Security! The Fever are playing. Make everyone stay 500 feet away. That's impossible. Then I'm doomed. He wraps himself in a blanket. The game begins. Finally, entertain me. It's actually pretty exciting. Why do they keep dribbling? Just keep the ball forever. Well, there's a shot clock, so they can't. Aces lead 3-2. Good. Real numbers. A minute later, Aces get a 3. It's 6-5. He blinks again. 6? No. No. That's a lie. It's 6. There isn't a 6. There absolutely is. After 5 comes more 5. Then what comes after more 5? Yeah, what comes after more 5? All right, here we go. And more 5, yep. Let's get a heat stroke, yep. Scorekeeper, fix it! Caillou is wearing 3 face masks now. And latex gloves and swimming goggles. And a rain poncho. I don't feel good! You're fine. They said fever 47 times! That's because it's the team's name. That's how viruses work! It's gonna spread! A fan behind him sneezes. Ah! He dives under the seats. That's probably where you're gonna get sick. If you dive under the seats, you're probably gonna get very sick on that. At halftime, the lights go dark. The court lights up with LED lights. The floor, it's part of the show. It's actually kind of cool. The floor turns bright green. Caillou and Lemon Bear scream. They painted the floor while we're looking away. It's LEDs. What's an LED? What is an LED? Yep. If you want my $10 some more concern on that LED board. The LED board, $10. The floor becomes a basketball. Ooh, fancy. The floor is lying to us. Fourth quarter, the game is almost over. He was a germaphobe. Yep. Caillou checks his forehead. Wait. I don't have a fever. I've been watching the fever for 2 hours and I don't have a fever? That's not how it works. Everything I believe is wrong. He then cries. And here comes Boris. It's Boris. Caillou. Daddy. I heard you believe you could catch fever by watching the Indiana Fever. Yeah, for the first time we can do it. Maybe. That is the silliest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, LEDs now I have to as well. Had to mow my parents' backyard and it was hot. Oof. But, no buts. I have purchased the entire league. Wait, what? Effective immediately, the WNBA shall now be known as... God. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Effective immediately, the WNBA, the B no longer stands for basketball. It is the Women's National Boris Association. What? WNBA, Women's National Boris Association. The crowd is silent. Fans are confused. That's a terrible meme. I wasn't asking you. And for believing that watching the fever gives you a fever, you are grounded for 100 septillion years. What? No television, no dessert, no toys, no crayons, no vacations, no complaining. I'm 4. You will still be grounded, but that's forever. Correct. The kids leave the arena. I wanted courtside seats. That's having a problem now. Yep. The game was actually fun. I'm never watching the fever again. I'm never watching a scoreboard again. The Aces win by 8 in this one. 92. He faints. There he goes again. It's Boris. I'm still grounded, aren't I? Yes. Beautiful. Oh my God. What would the Women's National Boris Association even look like? Sent rather unfortunately to the group chat. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. That's amazing. That is amazing. The Women's National Boris Association. We got a $5 from Michael. Little gray beard. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Appreciate you, man, on that. All right. Matthew with a $5. Oh boy. All the players have salute Boris every time. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Second player scores a 3. The graphic is confused with Caillou being a tempo fan and scrounged by Boris because he's a fan. Oh, jeez. I was not sure about someone forced sleeping. Oh man, I mean, I move a lot, so it doesn't go well. Put it that way, it does not go well. Don't remember the last time, but I do know it does not go well. Because with my restless leg, I do kick and move a lot. I'll start on one end and end on the other. So, Joe given membership. Nikolai getting this one. All right. Let me put these in. Beautiful. Oh no, Logan Robertson apology letter to Little Gray Bart. Gets invited to Simpsons meet and greet. Despite hating the show. Remember, because a lot's just fidgeting? Yep. No, yeah, I'm aware that I'm doing it. God. All right, so there we go. I have a little embarrassed to pick one, Little Gray Bear or Little Gray Bear. Have Krusty say that. What the hell is that? Or Little Gray Bart? Yep. Wait, is Little Gray? Wait, is LGB Little Gray Bear or Little Gray Bart? 4 point is that Little Gray Bear or Little Gray Bart? Like, does he meet Little Gray Bart at the Simpsons meet and greet, or does he meet Little Gray Bear? Who does he meet? Little Gray Bear. Okay, well, she's with me. Okay. Medicines used to treat all similar Parkinson's. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like iron deficiency is part of it too. All right. It's a blessing in disguise. All right. 18 and 30. I played a lot better. I'll do the Boris one first, then we'll go with Little Gray Beard, and then we'll go with Little Gray Bart. Rob the Sixer email. All right, let's do it. Let's do. You guys coming hot tonight. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. So Boris's first day in charge of the league. A giant banner hangs over center court. Welcome to the Women's National Boris Association. A new era professional Boris ball. I have several questions. I have hundreds. I only have 5 questions because 6 isn't real. Get ready for Doris. Smoke fills the arena. Boris walks onto the court. It's Boris! The crowd applauds. As owner, commissioner, and supreme executive vice assistant temporary permanent Boris, I have made improvements. New rules. It's Boris ball. Every made 3, you must salute Boris. Technical fouls are un-Boris conduct. The league anthem has been updated. None of those improve the game. Especially the last one. The new anthem. Oh no, there's a song? Oh. Is this the basketball song? Is this the basketball song just with Boris? Jeez. This is the basketball song but with Boris. They're playing Boris ball. We love Boris ball. They're playing Boris ball. It literally is. It's the basketball. The cadence is perfect. It's the Boris. It's the basketball song. Just with Boris. Oh, that's good, Rob. It literally is just the basketball song, but for Boris. It's California but Boris. Oh my god. Fans stare in silence. Why did the song forget basketball? Because Boris renamed the sport. That's self-centered. Thank you. I am Boris. A player launches a 3. Swish. Yeah, Boris Ball's favorite sport. I like when they Boris it up and down the court. Oh, that's amazing. The ref blows the whistle. Everyone freezes. They snap into a salute after a 3. For Boris! The scoreboard flashes. Mandatory salute complete. Why are they saluting? We get that with yes, we do. Calvin House with Rat Pack. I would think so, Terrence. Yeah, I would think so. Or it'd be a fake birthday. Be more 5. She'd be more 5. And she wouldn't be 6. She'd be more 5. Because Boris made it a rule. That's certainly a choice. Another 3-pointer. Salute for Boris. I know I'm cheering for in this league. Who? The Toronto Tempo. Go Tempo. A record scratch echoes. Boris turns. The lights dim. Caillou? Daddy? It's Boris. Did you just root for one specific team? Yeah. Wrong. But I like the Tempo. I am Boris. Boris cannot show favorites. If my son picks a favorite, people will think I have a favorite. But that's not really how that works. At all. Silence. Boris Ball the remix. Caillou, for cheering for the Toronto Tempo, you are grounded for 1,000 million septillion years. What? I don't know the name of the little girl in Kevin Hobbs. No television, no dessert, no crayons, no toys, no Boris Ball. That's not a punishment. Actually, no Boris Ball is actually probably probably a good thing. No cheering, no picking favorites. But everybody has a favorite team. Boris does not. But you own the league. Exactly. The scoreboard updates. Aces lead 21-18 over the tempo. 18-21. They're not real. 5 was enough. Why invent the others? Because counting keeps going. It absolutely does not. His hands go over his eyes. Another player hits a 3. They salute Boris again. The anthem about Boris ball starts. So after every 3, they have to play the entire song plus salute. The entire 3-minute rap song plus the salute. I prefer the old league. Same. I'm still cheering for the tempo. Quietly. I heard that! Grounded! 2,000 million septillion years! That wasn't even loud! How dare you question my hearing? It's Boris! Beautiful. At least Boris has a fair point, yeah. At least Boris has a fair point. Alright, next up. Little Gray Beard. Okay. Lemon Bear sits at his desk with a dictionary and 3 sharpened pencils and a spelling book. No more mistakes. I'm checking every single word this time. He writes an apology. Dear Little Gray Bear, I'm sorry for all the confusion. I hope this letter finally reaches you. Love, Little Brown Bear. He addresses the envelope to Little Gray Beard. Nailed it! He drops in the mailbox. Inside a gift shop office days later, a towering fellow with a gray beard opens it. Har har, another letter meant for somebody else. Time for a little pirate fun. He grabs parchment and a quill and writes a letter. Ahoy! Oh, Jesus, in pirate speak. It's entirely in pirate speak. Okay. Ahoy, Little Brown Bear. Your message be received by Captain Little Graybeard. If ye want your restraining order scuttled and we Gray Bear alive, ye must walk the plank and give me all your loot. Bring every shiny coin ye own, a barrel of pizza, and 3 buckets of cookies. And if ye wish to join me crew, you'll be needing a proper pirate look. Get yourself a peg leg before ye report to board. Fail these tasks and I'll be terribly disappointed. Signed, Captain Little Graybeard. Yar. He reads the letter. Pirates! They kidnapped Little Gray Bear? How? He empties his piggy bank. He piles pizza boxes into a wagon. He puts a parrot on his shoulder. I gotta save her! Little Bear buys a pirate shirt. He practices saying R. He draws a pirate flag with a crayon. He looks at the line about getting a peg leg. Sounds like Patrick the Pirate, yep. Yeah, the peg leg, yep. Get yourself a peg leg, yep. A peg leg? He sees a wooden peg leg against the wall. He stares at it. This sounds kind of extreme. He reaches for a saw in the closet. Oh no. Oh no. He hesitates. He looks at his leg, ready to cut it off. He's gonna cut off his leg. He's gonna freaking cut off his leg. Oh my God. He then looks back at the letter, then back at the envelope. Wait. Okay, maybe he's not. Okay, we might dodge the bullet. I don't think he's cutting off his leg. The Little Prince from the Dog Kid, yep. I think, yeah, it's like Lawrence and Saw. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think he's going to recognize the mistake. I think he's recognizing the mistake. Little Gray Beard? Not bear. Beard. I did it again! Okay, so he's not cutting off his leg. That's a bummer. I would have loved a pirate Little Brown Bear. Just cuts off his leg. I would have loved that. Having Darwin Awards entry. I would have loved that, actually. I would have loved to see Little Brown Bear with one leg. Just a peg leg. He flops backward onto his couch. Wait, there aren't even pirates here. We're nowhere near the ocean. Yeah, that's probably a problem. That's probably a problem. You're nowhere near the ocean. I don't think there are pirates. I don't think there are pirates where you live. Why didn't I question any of this? He sets the saw down on the table. Untouched. From now on, I'm having somebody else address my envelopes. A postcard arrives. Thanks for being a good sport, matey. Next time, double check your spelling. Yar. Yar yo ho. Fair enough. You know, Brad Pack's died multiple times won't allow amputation. Well, I don't think it didn't allow amputation. I think it just didn't go that way. I think it just didn't go that direction. Doesn't mean they didn't allow. I think he recognized the mistake. He could have gotten amputated, though. Jesus. That would have been quite the direction to go in. All right, Rob, email. Doris grounds Caillou. Okay. And we have one more prompt over this. $5 more gets to this point. There's 25. All right, that's a big improvement compared to the 11 after the first 100. All right, here we go. Caillou, I just found out you covered all over the living room wall. It was supposed to be modern art. That said, it's Boris. You're grounded for an eon. An eon? I know exactly who can fix this. Caillou pulls out a giant red cartoon button labeled Emergency Griffin. Wait, what? Peter Griffin appears. Wait, what? Hey, somebody want a cartoon crossover? Peter! Hey, Peter! Dad grounded me for an eon. Say no more. Roadhouse. He kicks Boris. Ow, those were the decorative pillows. I think he's going to get fired, David. I think he's going to get fired. This is worse than the time I became a substitute kindergarten teacher. Peter writes nap time on the board. Today's lesson is sleeping. Finally, students who respect the curriculum. Now to go down to the brewery. Down to the clam. Easy enough. That's an interesting flashback. Then Boris gets up. You called someone to kick your father? You know, to be fair, I don't look at his track record with parenting either. Cutaway gag 2. Peter stands beside a calendar. Grounded forever sounds long. Still grounded, still grounded. Are they done yet? What are these cutaway gags, Rob? I don't think ChatGPT knows how to write cutaway gags. I genuinely don't think they know how to write cutaway gags. UConn JMU. Oh, man. Doris then walks in, sees Boris covered in pillows and Peter standing proudly. Would someone like to explain this? In my defense, no. Caillou, summoning someone to attack your father is completely unacceptable. And you should know better. Fair. You're both grounded for 2 eons. Oh, I thought it was going to be lenient. Nope. 2? Oh, man. Lois going to be so mad. Peter, why'd you do this time, Peter? Long story. Get home. Guess I'll be grounded too. Worth it. So are we still having Pizza Friday? If you're lucky, in about 2 eons. Jeez. So Caillou is like forever grounded. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we have one more prompt to put in. You know, as far as, yeah, considering he doesn't know how that works yet. Close to a triple weight? Yep. I would probably go on that logical song. What have I missed on the chaos? It's been chaos. No, that's pretty much overtime. Yeah, Clemson? Ooh. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Clemson. Yeah, just gotta see. Yeah, that was a quarterback play. We'll see if it improves. Hang on. Here we go. In escrow, draw card, TNT. Yep, with the rain delay. Yep. Well, there's something else on. Irregular rotate. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, this one's taking like forever to load. Like it is like loading at a snail's pace. Just want to make that quick. So, might be a bit, but it is loading at a complete snail's pace. So, it is coming in. This is the last one. I was saying $5 more gets to it at this point. Why is this loading so slow? Sometime today, yep, any moment. I'm expressed to that one. Sale GPT. Still loading. Still loading. Anytime now. Anytime. Yeah, hopefully not a Rob. Nope. You know, the Braves, they're in trouble. They have not looked at the last month and a half. No, it didn't break. It's just going at a snail's pace. Six to 8 weeks. All right. Any day now. Any day now. Any day. Oh my God. Any freaking day. Advertise would be nice. Any day. Okay. Oh my god. Why is it going in a snail space? Okay. You Braves fallen Eagles? Yep. Alright, I think we're done. Okay, thank God. Okay, here we go. So, Little Brown Bear has installed a sign over his desk. Check the envelope before mailing. This time, nothing can possibly go wrong. Dear Little Gray Bear. You said it would be a good gift for you guys. So I'm not sure what the Red Sox are going to do now. I'm sorry for every mistaken letter I've ever sent. Hope we can at least be on better terms someday. Love, Little Brown Bear. Perfect! It's a little gray Bart. He drops it in the mailbox. He then gets a letter 30 days later. Did not go through a site. Will you please try prompt again later? This is a recording. Leave it after the beep. Beep. Congratulations! You been invited to the Springfield meet and greet. Little Gray Bear wants our first date to be dinner and a movie! Wait. The Simpsons? I don't even like The Simpsons! Those itchy and scratchy cartoons remind me of the itchy rash on my back. He scratches his back. Every time I hear itchy and scratchy, I start itching and scratching my rash. Why does he have a rash? Okay. So I guess Little Brown Bear has a permanent rash on his back. Itchy and scratchy brought up bad memories for him. Somehow. We're now at the meet and greet. Fans love our photos of the characters. Move the line, plenty of disappointed childhoods to go around. Wait, where's Little Gray Bear? Oh, you must be the one who addressed the letter to Little Gray Bart. Bart? Not Bear? I can't smell anything! My bad, gave him a rash. Just think, completely by coincidence, Little Gray Bear walks through a convention hall with a friend. Wait! Yeah, I'm pooching. Yep, itching, scratching, I'm pooching. Recycled to the extreme. Little Gray Bear! You again? Little Brown Bear panics and blurts out the first pickup line that pops into his head. Now, this was part of the prompt, to blurt out a pickup line. This was part of it. But we're going to see what this line is. What the hell is this line going to be? And it was part of the prompt. What's the line? Hey! What do me to you and Homer's... Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Well, that's a good pickup line. It's a very good pickup line. Yep, that would work on me. What do me to you and Homer Simpson looking at donuts have in common? We want to eat you and stick fingers through the holes. What the hell was that? Man, even I wouldn't have said that. Actually, never mind. That was a remarkably bad thing to say. Security? Ma'am? I like to file another restraining order. That's why it was slow. It was, all the energy was coming up with that line. That's why it was slow. All the energy was spent coming up with that line. That's why it took its sweet time. It took 5 minutes to come up with that line. That's why it was slow. Never been a sentence until now. That's what the holdup was. Just went dry. Again. I really need to stop improvising. He now goes back to his house after the restraining order and he's kicked out of the convention. He tapes a reminder above his desk. Spell check first, think second, don't improvise. What did it replace? Nothing. It replaced Argentina and Switzerland because that game is done. So that's all it replaced. It replaced nothing. Little Gray. Wait, I'm going to get somebody else to mail it this time. That was beautiful. This was Knock Rock. This was Knock Rock. My God. That was phenomenal, Joe. It took 5 minutes. That's why it was slow. That's why it was taking its sweet time. No, don't challenge him ever to a grok, no. That's why I was taking its sweet time. It was taking like 5 minutes. I think all the energy was just being spent on figuring out what pickup line to spew out. And yeah, that was quite the line. That was quite the line. Broke again, yep. It broke again. All right, last call for anything. Audio, video, Chat GPT, Sporkle Quiz, Immaculate Grid, What If Sports. Last call for anything. Otherwise, we're signing off here. Speaking of props, yeah. Speaking of props. Oh, man. What an end. Last call for anything. Otherwise, we're signing off here. All right, here's the plan. Tomorrow, I think we're doing Home Run Derby tomorrow. How do you top that? That's a great question. I think we're doing Home Run Derby tomorrow. That'll be 8 o'clock Eastern time. New videos should be out tomorrow as well. We're going to do the Derby. And that'll be the game plan. All right. Appreciate you guys a ton. That was an all-timer. That was insane, Joe. I love these misspelling ones. These misspelling ones are great. JG9 signing off. They'll have it tomorrow. Yeah. Is the weather supposed to be bad? Was there like an issue with the weather? No, it's supposed to be fine. We haven't really had a weather issue with the Home Run Derby, which is nice. Yeah, there you go, RC. Yep. It's another day that ends in Y for Little Brown Bear. See you guys tomorrow. Aces win. Lose, I should say, to the Fever. Fever win by a lot.